What is that? Is that audio issues on a Monday? You're right. It is audio issues on a Monday. Hi Zay, how's it going? And hi Shifty Fluke. I'm so sorry. I will make sure that I get you a horn and a flex tape as soon as it lets me. Unfortunately, I am bound by the same rules as everyone else. I'm waiting for the cooldown. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh dear. Seriously? Oh, seriously? There's not one audio issue, it's another. Let me just change where I am. Hi, where am I? Hi, how's it going? I hope you're having a good day. Hello. Oh dear. It is audio issues Monday. I need to tuck my chair in. Give me 2 seconds. There we go. My chair was not in far enough. Oh dear. Throbe, how's it going? I hope you're having a good week so far. On the first day of week. I hope it is good. Ah dear. An older reference, but it checks out. It checks out. Heck yeah. Seriously? Oh. Seriously? Oh. Seriously? Oh dear. In other news, I was going to get some embroidery threads because I had run out of one of the colours that I needed. And I went to get them and they were out of stock. So clearly I picked a very popular colour. So I have to order it online. Which is okay. The reason I didn't want to order it online was because they're like £1. I felt a little bit silly, like, you know, buying £1 embroidery threads online. But if they're out of stock, they're out of stock. It's fine. I shall buy. I know. Oh, seriously? I shall buy them online. So I just have to wait a little bit for them to come in. So I'm going to do that, and for now, just do free motioning. For now, we have lots of free motioning to do, so that's what we will do. The hand threads are out. Free motioning in. Just got done with D&D. Heck yeah! Oh, you have a campaign? Sick. I'm actually just waiting for a new campaign to start at the moment. A friend of mine is about to run their first campaign ever as a DM, and they've been putting a lot of effort into it. I think it's another one that's going to be in the Vampire the Masquerade bubble, which is nice because I've done a campaign in that before, so I am familiar with the territory now. It's not my first time there, so I'm looking forward to it a lot. And I don't know, it'll be really nice. They're inconceivable. I know, right? Honestly, though, it's kind of nice. I don't know how. Of course, it's a little inconvenient, but also, it's nice because quite often I see things with embroidery threads, and they're always very much fully stocked because people don't buy them. And then it's like, oh no one else is doing embroidery. But this time I came in, and clearly people had been using it, and that's kind of nice. I don't know. I like it. I like to see it. Second session. First time I played in years as a player and not as a DM. We also have an evil proof. Yeah! Good starts to say yeah! That's the best. I'm glad you managed to play as a player again. I've never done DMing, but being a player is fun. That's where you get. I'm sure it's fun to mess up your players, but messing around with a DM is fun too. Not your first rodeo. No, not anymore. And I am mildly experienced. I got my first game as a player in years on the weekend. Hecking nervous. Oh, I bet it'll be fun though. Like of course as a DM you get to do funny voices as well, but you get to find a funny voice and stick with it. So you get to really, really like narrow down your character voice and your character movements and get into it. Single person messing. It could also have been somebody doing a really big project. But I don't know, it just looked like people were using it and it was nice. Is it messing with the DM the whole point of D&D? Yeah. Oh dear. But yeah, I like it. I haven't had a campaign for a couple months now because I had quite a few. If anyone was here last summer, I was in four campaigns at once, and that was a lot. That was probably too many. As much as they were all very fun campaigns, that was too many. I was so many characters. But then narrowed that down to the 2, and I kept doing the 2, and that was really fun. I think that was a standard 5e and in Vampire the Masquerade. And the Vampire the Masquerade campaign was a 2 year long campaign, basically, nearly 3 years. With like my character survived the entire campaign as well. So like a few players made new ones. We had players come in, players leave. It was a really long campaign. So when that one ended, everyone was like, "Ooh." But it was good. It was really good. It was really good. But it would be nice to play in that universe again as a new character, because as much as I loved my character, I did. You know, it would be nice to play as somebody different. Yes, yes, yes. My favorite streamer, Tentacles. Hi, it's me, Tentacles. How goes it, Robbie? I hope you're having a good day. How you win? Yeah. I am too. I enjoy DMing, but I wanted to be a player again for so long. It's just really cool to focus and build one character, build an attachment. While being a DM, it can be unwise to form attachment to characters because the players will murder them. Yes. Yes. Don't, yes. If we see attachment to a character, it's like, don't let them monologue, don't let them talk, kill. You're like, hi Diddles, how's it going, Minimal? I hope you had a good weekend. How goes it? But I can to you. Yes. Is it D&D Monday? Clearly I'm just talking about D&D now. I've gone sidetracked. I love D&D. I love roleplay. I don't just love D&D, because I do love, I mean, I have a really soft spot for Pathfinder. Whenever anyone mentions like a Pathfinder campaign, I'm like, oh, I don't know. Since I've done my first Pathfinder game, I had a really good experience the first time I did a Pathfinder game, and since then, every Pathfinder game I've been in has been fantastic. So I've got a really soft spot for Pathfinder. I don't know. I just like it a lot. But and Vampire the Masquerade has been great. Those are the oh no, I have done a couple of others as well. There was another campaign I was a part of for a while, which I cannot remember the name of. It was like, again, it was another roleplay one, but it was based more in modern times. If anyone's seen Hero Academia, very similar to the world of Hero Academia, but like a roleplay world. That one was really fun. I had a fun character in that one. My character was an asshole, but it was a fun character. I enjoyed that one. Actually, my character in that one was probably quite similar. Probably the prototype to my character that ended up being in Vampire the Masquerade. But yeah, that was fun. The doctor told me I had AD. I told her no way. I haven't played it. God damn it! I haven't played Advanced Dungeons and Dragons in ages. I only played Pathfinder once. The GM was a jerk, not as a GM but as a person. So bad. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I'd say I've been quite lucky. Even there has been times where I have had bad interactions with people outside of the roleplay, and it happens, I think, when you have a lot of groups. The amount of groups I've played D&D with at this point is quite low. I've played with a lot of people, and I have had a couple of negative interactions with people that I have played D&D with. It was bound to happen eventually, but the roleplay that I had within the group was fantastic still. So I've always been quite fortunate that, as much as what happened afterwards was maybe not great, what happened within, it never left a bad taste in my mouth as far as whatever we played. But yeah, it's a shame when that happens. It is a shame, especially if it's the GM. If it's another player, there's been times where I maybe haven't always meshed with one other player or something like that as well. But if it's the GM, that's a bit of a problem. Oh dear. Elves work back in my day. The GM of D&D is a good GM, but he can be hard to talk about other topics because he's very Christian and has some interesting opinions. Okay. Oh dear. Again, I've always been very fortunate, I think. Even though I've had many different groups. And also, this is one of the things that I think I really do enjoy about the groups that I've played with. Like, Vampire the Masquerades have been a really good example of it, because you have very mean characters sometimes in it. Other players have played, I think mean's just a good way, they're nasty, they're really nasty. Like, they play characters that are meant to rile, thank you for the horn. Oh, I owe you a horn, god damn it, they! You have characters that are meant to rile each other up. They're like not being nice, they're not playing nice. and they are meant to rile each other up. We had one character full on default to the other side at one point and stay there for the rest of like that character's life in that campaign. And he was not playing the good side. He was playing the bad side the entire time. He was a nightmare. And of course, we knew it. The characters didn't necessarily know it, but we knew it. He was being an absolute asshole. But, like, that was his character. And, like, there was a good distinction between his character and, like, who he was. And we've always been quite lucky in that with the groups that we've played with, as soon as, like, role play is over, it's like, Jesus Christ, man! Why would you do this? And he's like, ah! No, there's always been, like, a good amount of, like, we're friends as soon as it's like, Jesus Christ, that was good. That was good. You're an asshat, but that was good. As soon as the roleplay ends, it doesn't translate outside of the roleplay. It's not like we suddenly hate each other. Oh dear. The toxicity ends in game. Agreed, Vance needs to focus on D&D and not talk about the other stuff with him. Yeah, that's probably a good call. I've never really played with bad GM. I've had some bad party encounters. Oh heck. Then again, I've had like 2 D&D campaigns. Oh god. Oh god. That's unlucky then if you've only had the 2 and you've had bad party encounters. Oh no, was any of them me? Shoot. Oh no, thinks back. Was it me? I've yet to meet the fabled toxic player of Toxic DM. Yeah, I don't think I've had any... I mean, there have been times with like... I think this is more just like with people being newer or older players, and this probably happens quite a bit with and I was the same as a newer player, very much very shy when it came to doing voices, when it came to speaking up, because I wasn't as sure of the rules and I didn't want to make any mistakes. I didn't want to, ruin the flow of like the conversation or the flow of the role play because I didn't know what I was doing. And so there's definitely sometimes dynamics in groups because some people are newer. If you have a really experienced team, then it's probably going to flow a lot better than if you've got like a few really experienced players and a few newer players. But it's not the new players' fault as much as they'll like get into the flow of it as the campaign goes on. If you have someone who gets a little frustrated with that, then yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say they're a toxic player as much as it takes a bit more patience, just knowing that there are going to be people that are going to be less involved at points because they're not as confident. But that's an experience thing. And yeah, it happens. Yeah, and I don't know. I wouldn't hold it against anyone for being quiet. Even if they're just with a new group and they're not feeling confident being with a new group, they could have played for 20 years, but they're new with a new group and they don't feel confident yet. Role-playing assholes is fine to an extent if it's the players are actually the assholes that's the problem. Exactly. It's like, I think it can be really fun to have an asshole in the party as long as it's very, like... An extreme asshole can be very funny to play with because it can definitely switch dynamics in certain situations when someone just comes forward and says something absolutely awful and you're like, Jesus Christ, guys, like we're trying to be diplomatic here and you've just said this, come on now. And it can really change things, especially if it's part of their character where maybe they're really anti-orc. For instance, and that's part of their character. So having that kind of assholery in there can be really funny, and it can definitely lead to very difficult situations where you can see in the player's face where they're like, I'm going to have to say it, fuck orcs. And it like goes on from there, and it can be really funny. It's clear they're being an asshole for because it's part of their character, right? But if it leads out of game, then yeah, it's not going to be as fun. Oh dear. That's a lot of damage. Damn it, Zay. Stream would not be clean without Jenny shouting that. You're probably right at this point. No, unless I'm the toxic one. Shifty book. Was it me? I want to know. Was it me? One of my eyebrows has a bit of lag, but I'm trying to raise both of them. I have eyebrow lag. Oh, lucky. Most of my toxic player DMs are the friends we made along the way. Maybe they were. Not you. Oh, bless you. Thank you, Shifty Blue. I'm better than I was at that point. Also, Tom, how is it going? I hope you're having a good day. Eyebrow room go. Daniel, hi! I didn't Strad, the one I made before the campaign we've been playing. Supermassively anti sees red and stops thinking reasonably vampires. Because bad is baddie. A vampire. It won't go well. It won't. Yeah, when you have a character that's very anti something, it will come up in the campaign because the DM will make it so. And it will ruin everything. It will ruin any diplomacy. It will ruin everything. It's gonna go to trash. There will be a fight. It will be stupid, but it's great. Worm. Yeah. One of my eyebrows is a bit slower than the others, but they do their best, okay? They're trying their very best. The amount of photos that have been taken at inopportune times because I go to smile and one of my eyebrows is like, wait, I'm coming! Give me 2 seconds! I'm on my way! Oh, good sir. Thank you, Jelly. How are you today? I'm good, thank you. Having a nice chill day today. It's probably my favourite module because you need to lay it down to people. What kind of campaign? I don't know if I've done that one, you know. I don't think that I have. I think I've seen it written down. I think people have shown me. I have a few friends in the DMs who... Bless them. I love them very much. They were very sweet beans. Whenever I would visit and I wasn't feeling very well, they'd often just go through their DM stuff with me. And I'd be there like, oh, yeah, it's very cool. And they'd be like, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. And to be fair, that was honestly quite nice because I wasn't well enough to go anywhere. And it just meant I had something to look at. But I couldn't take very much of it in. I think I was mainly just a wall to bounce things off. But you know what? It worked well for both of us because I got social interaction and they got a wall. Oh dear. Anticlimactic would be my anti-10 out of 10. Oh dear. Anyone could do it on Monday. That's good. I'm glad to hear it, Robbie. I'm glad. Very unfriendly. On the first, it'd be 1/3 complete. Oh, sick! Feeling the Monday mood. I'm feeling good. I'm doing all right. I had a fun weekend, to be fair. I had a customer put in a formal complaint about me this week. It was one of those silly ones, but they somehow managed to get it past 4 members of staff. So it meant that I got to take some time off the floor. But it was a good one. It was first of all that a price, I didn't lower the price for them, and then it was that I was disrespectful because I didn't lower the price for them, and then they complained about the wrong name. It got back to me because I have pink hair. Unfortunately, the pink hair is a dead giveaway. But they managed to get it past 4 members of staff who also said, no, we're not taking that complaint. And then the 4th one was like, fine, whatever. Go on then, complain. And then someone was like, yeah, they've complained about you. And I was like, oh yeah. Go on. Do tell. What do they say? What did I said? No? Oh dear. Yeah. I love people like that, honestly. The thing is, they clearly wanted to come in and buy the thing even though I wouldn't reduce the price. So I do short shifts, right? So I don't take a break. I just work through the entire shift. So I don't leave my post. I'm there the entire day. For about 20 minutes, every few minutes, they poke their head in to see if I was still there. I don't leave. I'm not going anywhere. So I'd just be there like, I'm still here. Honestly, I quite enjoy rude customers like that because you can kind of mess with them. I made sure I was incredibly visible this weekend. Because I wanted to make sure she saw me. Oh dear. I love people like that. I did, bless him, have a couple of members of staff check if I was okay. Because apparently it looked like I'd been crying, but that's because I've been laughing too much. We have really nice, all of my colleagues are really sweet. But when I laugh a lot, it also looks like I've been crying. So they came over and they were like, oh my god, are you okay? I heard she was really mean. I was like, no, it's not that. Oh, it's cause she was so funny. She was just one of those people. I mean, I did also, to be fair, have another customer come in and I think she knew that I sewed. God knows how. But she knew that I sewed. And she demanded that I fix something for her. It was very... Oh, we had some weird people in this weekend. I spent a lot of time laughing a bit too hard, I think, for working in retail. And so I probably looked a little bit manic. You're going, I can't stop laughing. Listen, I can't have this woman come in and yell at me for this long about... Oh, you know, the silly thing is, do you know how much she would have saved if she'd got the discount she'd asked for? £3? £3! Which, listen, I'm sure it's a lot for some people, but she said she'd found it £3 cheaper elsewhere, and I was like, all right, we'll go buy it there then. And she looked at me like... I was trying so hard not to laugh as she backed away. I was like, what do you want me to say? Go buy it there then. Have fun. Listen, it's down the road. Go get it. 10 times. Oh, I love people like that. I think it's because they expect you just to do it. And it's like, listen, I get paid minimum wage. Nah. Go buy it there then. Have fun. Oh, that's like, listen, lady, that's true. Maybe that was like 15 donuts. If she turned around and told me that was like 15 donuts, I would have had to be like, heck, lady, you're right. My bad. Let me discount that for you with my magical pen that I could do that. Let me do that for you. If I tear it up a bit, I can discount it for being damaged. How about that? Lady, how about that? I'll just ruin your product and then I'll discount it. We'll be on good terms then, I'm sure. Oh, right, yeah. We should probably do some sewing. It's been like nearly half an hour. Oh, dearie me. Thank you for the horn. Oh, people do... You know what? I know a lot of people say they hate working in retail, but it's a proper laugh. If you just don't mind people yelling at you a bit sometimes, it's really funny. The sort of things people will yell at you for, and bless them as well. As much as like obviously that lady was obviously having a bad day, I had like 5 just general people in the public come up and be like, "Oh," at me afterwards, and kind of like empathize, like really just like people. But she was being quite loud, to be fair, but like just come up and be like, "Are you all right?" So like the majority of the public was really nice. The members of staff that I work with are always nice, but like they checked, like everyone was just generally nice. I was just pissing myself. I think there's a lot of positive for working in retail. If you have a job that keeps you reasonably busy, which mine does, because so I don't get bored. I only do a couple of days a week, which helps. So all I really get is a couple of days a week where I'm kept reasonably busy. I get to see some interesting people, and it doesn't really bother me the things that they do anyway, most of the time. Yeah, it's just kind of fun. And she didn't complain about the right name either. She complained about a name that doesn't even work at our store. So, if she didn't remember that my hair was pink, we would have just been lost. I have a name badge. And with the amount of time she was peering around the corner, she could have come and checked what my name was, if she wanted to. Oh, dear bless her. Oh. Mark, how's it going? I hope you're having a good day. We're going to do some free motion, because I haven't been able to, unfortunately, get any of the hand embroidery stuff, because they're out of stock. They're out of stock. My light is in the wrong place. A few seconds. There we go. That's better. They're out of stock, so I have to order some, but that's okay. I can order it online. I just felt a bit silly ordering it because it's tiny. Ah, the other thing. Does your name badge read tentacles? No, actually it doesn't. My name badge doesn't have my real name on it though. I don't know if I want to tell you what my name badge says on it. It's a bit stupid because I've ordered Amelia as a name badge maybe 3 times now, and I don't know where any of them have gone. I think because maybe I started ordering them near the beginning of the pandemic, so every time the badges come in, we've gone into lockdown. So it's come in sometime during the lockdown, and then I've come out of lockdown. We've come out of lockdown, I've gone into work, and it's missing. But so I'm wearing like somebody who's previously worked there's old name badge. So it's not even my name. But I've had that now for like coming up to 2 years. Yeah. Jelly killed I did not kill a person to take their life! I did not! I have taken someone's name badge though. Yeah. I mean, at this point, I've had the name badge so long that the people at work refer to me as that name badge, just because it's like, we could call you by your real name, or we could just call you by your name badge. Because customers call me by my name badge, so it's like, it's less confusing to just start calling me by my name badge. When I worked in retail, someone wanted to complain about me, so they asked what my full name was. I just gave them my full name, like, if you're gonna make me Nemesis, that's my full name, remember it, do it. I'm just like, here's my name badge, complain about me. Do it. With my not real name badge. But they didn't complain correctly about the name badge nor my real name, so but they did complain about pink hair. Bond. James Bond. Bluke. Shifty Bluke. Could you imagine turning to a customer and being like, hey, so if you want to make a complaint, just make sure you complain about Bluke. Shifty Bluke. What would they even say? Oh. Make sure to lean in real close when you say it. Oh, sorry. Bluke. Shifty Bluke. There you go. Yeah, that's how you do it. Right, we're gonna do the hair. And then, other than the hair, I think it's basically the last part of this one up here, because the rest of it is going to be fire that connects to the ones around it. I'd honestly rather do the ones around it first. Rather than the fire. There's more than... Here you go, Montagna thing. Hello, my issue is Shifty Blue. I'm not honouring this expired coupon. Prepare to pay full price. Yeah, those are my favourite. When somebody comes back and is like, I'd like to return this, do you have a receipt? No, but I bought it here. Prove it. How? With a receipt. I don't have a receipt. Well, there you go. You can't prove it, so I'm not returning it. Oh, they really don't like that. Oh, dear. Oh. It's... I think it's the... It's the thing with, like, people sometimes, it's not that I specifically think that the customer is lying, because a lot of the time they probably aren't. But that we do get customers come in who steal items and then sell them back to, or like return them back to us. Or like purchase them off eBay, steal them from other shops that hold the same stock, stuff like that. And it's like, we're just not taking that risk. No. What is some funk right now? We are listening to funk. It's the funk station. Heck yeah, for a Monday. A funky Monday. Oh dear. New Beer Gaps. Thank you for the follow. It's very kind of you. Oh, newbie Gabs. There we go. We got it. New Beer Gaps. Customer's always right. Nah, you got me again. Gotta refund that toaster now. Do you want some free money too? Always right. Always right. Oh dear. I do like to try and think that probably a lot of the time the customers who are getting quite upset, they probably are just having bad days. Like I do try to think that a lot of the time they're probably just having a bad day, because we get a lot of people that are just grumpy. Not so much in bra fitting, because I've said this before, but like if you're about to whip your tits out, you don't want to be getting angry at the person that's going to be looking at them. So we don't get it so angry in the bra fitting department, but like it's more people just coming in to buy specifically or to return specifically. Returns more. Returns more. You get people coming in angry. For bra fits though, bra fits are probably the chillest. That's probably why I get so lucky a lot of the time with customers, because people are coming in to do something that's quite, I guess, close quarters. So people are coming in a little bit, not always nervous, but like looking to not get on your bad side off the bat, because that would be really weird. So they come in polite. They come in just generally polite. Like, not overly polite, just not like rude. They don't come in looking to anger you. Oh dear. Yeah, that would be weird. I've never done an angry bra fit. Not once. Not once in like, God. Yeah, it's like nearly 4 years. Not once in like 4 years have I done an angry bra fit. There's been a lot of emotional bra fits. That's pretty common, but not angry. That would be interesting for sure. The best thing about my job now is not having to hear, if it doesn't scan, it must be free. Oh, yeah, but Shifty Blue, if it doesn't scan, you know that means it must be free, right? Shifty Blue, you need to get a sound alert on your stream that just says if it doesn't scan, it must be free. Just so that the stream can taunt you with it. Oh dear, shoplifting bras. I didn't something I'd considered before. Have you seen how expensive bras are? And like, you can slip them into a handbag like easy peasy. Goya! Hi! How's it going? I hope you're having a good day. You got me again. I guess you can have all this shoplifting for free then. Just take it. Take it straight off the hanger. Just into your bag. This bra is fucking raw! It'd be more like this bra is rubbing you fucking raw. We need to up the back size. Oh dear. Make my stream hell. I'd make sure to redeem it over and over again. Well, if it doesn't scan, it must be free. Well, if it doesn't scan, it must be free. Well, if it doesn't scan, it must be free. Well, if it doesn't scan, it must be free. Just over and over and over and over again. Oh, dear. It would be a specific type of torture. Oh, the hipping slurping. Yeah, well, that's how you put on a bra. You put on a bra, and as soon as you put it over your head, it goes. And then you get it over your shoulder, it goes. And it goes over your back and goes. That's how bras go on. Listen, I'm a bra fitter, I know. You can trust me. Oh, feeling sick, but it's going alright. Oh, shoot. Goya, I hope you feel better soon. That's a horrible feeling. Feeling sick is the hecking worst. Genuinely think, if you want a way to make somebody go insane quickly, just have them feeling sick for a really long time. Just genuinely, like, hella nauseous for a very long time, and they will go insane. I'm pretty sure. That's a good way of... It's just awful. I hate it. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better soon. No, I've never seen how expensive bras are. Right. I think I said this before. I probably spend over 200 quid a year on bras. It's like proper expensive. And if I don't wear bras, then people are like, nipples! So it's like, I don't really have a choice. Oh dear. Koya, thank you for the follow. It's very kind of you. So it's a Hobson's choice. Leave the house, which honestly, to be fair, not so much this year, but it's proper expensive. I think if you can get away with cheaper bras, like if you're a very specific size set, then you can get that for cheaper, down from £200. But if you don't fit in within that size set, you're kind of screwed. Get ready to spend. And bras tend to have a shelf life of about 1 year if you're wearing them like consistently. Straplesses and stuff like that might last longer because you don't use them as often. But your standard set, probably will only last about a year, because after that they lose the elasticity, so they'll start to ride up your back and they'll start to be uncomfortable. So unless you want to be uncomfortable after a year, you'll need to start replacing them after about a year, unfortunately. Yeah, it is unpleasant. I used to work in a supermarket. We had cards telling us the code for various bakery items, but some of the tills had out-of-date ones. If I couldn't find the item in the card, I'd give it away for free. Had an off of asking the manager only not to be able to find it. That sounds so frustrating. There are items that I have to also key in, and every time that I know that I'm going to have to key in a lot of items after the other, I always, like, I'll apologize to the customer up front. Like, I'm really sorry. There's a few items here that I'm going to have to key in a row. Just give me a couple minutes if you want to do a bit of browsing. I'll just call you over when they're done. Because, I hate it. It takes so long because they're all like 20 number long codes. And it's basically like typing in a barcode each time. They just don't scan. So it's just like, let me just type every one of these in. Oh, I just feel so guilty. Every time. Every time. Oh. Whenever I see someone pick one up, I'm like, listen, good choice, but I'm sorry, this is gonna be a pain. Oh, did you clip the slurp? That's gonna haunt somebody. My mouth noises were made for haunting, and that is just what they'll do. I'm just going in with some yellow. Normally I would do the yellow last, but because the yellow is already in the machine, I figured I'd do it now, just because it saves me having to change it later on. Let's do a bit of that. And we're going to change to number 6 and do a small zigzag. So it's actually going to be quite a bit of yellow because of the fire surrounding her. So I'm just adding that in. Sorry, the angle on this is a bit trash. So I'm just gonna move that. There we go, that's a better angle. Heck yeah, heck yeah. I'll cut this and then go around the other side because, yeah, try not to overlap too many of the threads. Yes, 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 yes. I got clipped and slurped, so I got revenge. Oh god, you did. I did clip your slurp. But to be fair, your slurp was in a voice effect. You slurped while you had the voice effect on. I want to do it. Can I get that easily? Can I get that sound effect? Because that was a great sound effect. Oh, if I go to video producer and then I go to clips. Big slurp. There it is. Anyone who hasn't heard this, Shifty accidentally left their voice changer on and then did a big slurp. And that's what it sounded like. It was very big. It was so loud. It was so loud. I was just like, oh shoot, Shifty, please. And then you just came out with, oh god. I don't know what to do. It was so loud too. It was so loud. It was, god. And then you laughed afterwards. It was like you almost knew, but you didn't know. Too big of a slurp that was. Oh god, right, let's do the other side of the hair. Oh, also, stream schedule is a bit weird this week. I don't know how many people look at the schedule, but just a heads up to everyone who's here now. Bit of a weird stream schedule. So, it's normal stream today, normal stream tomorrow. Wednesday, we're not going to be doing a game stream this week. I'm just taking a bit of a break off games because we did quite a bit last week. So, we'll just be doing another arty theme-ish stream instead. And then there'll be no stream Thursday, but also no stream Friday. Oh, Elbow! Oh my god. How is it going? We're just going through our stream schedule. Jeez, what you up to? Oh, thank you so much for shouting out Elbow. Oh, you were doing makers and crafting too? What were you making and crafting? What were you doing? We are doing a very, very, very large embroidery. We have done quite a bit of it. Yes. Out here somewhere. It's huge. It's a very large piece that'll be going on the inside of a coat. 4 days without stream, so we won't be streaming on Thursday or Friday, and Saturday I'm working, but we're gonna try and do a stream on Sunday so that it's not 4 days without stream is the plan. And I'm hoping they don't call me into work on Sunday, because I'm thinking I'm working on Thursday instead. Speaking of bras, I'm meant to be training some people up this week, which is why I'm going in on Thursday to train some people. But I think because I'm going in on Thursday, they might not need me on Sunday. So I think I have Sunday off. I'm just waiting for that confirmation. Did a 6-hour stream restoring adult toys? Oh my god. Oh, antiques. Thank you for clarifying, to be fair. That's really cool. Jeez. Oh, that sounds lovely. What kind of antique toys were they? What kind of restoration did you have to do? Also, that's a long stream. If you do need to pop off for some food or some rest, please go, because I don't want you to feel like you have to stay when you've done a stream that long. Sunday, I mean, if I can. Fair enough. Keep it in makers and crafting. Oh, bless you. No, thank you. That sounds lovely. There's a jelly on my stream. I'm happy. Eating bread. Grab it. Enjoy your bread. Heck yeah. Also, Dem. How is it going? I see you taking notes. How is it? Yo, Dem. Look at those waves. Oh, I was going to say, restoring adult toys on Twitch. I think you can have. Can you have adult toys on Twitch? I'm sure as long as you don't use them, right? Or is just having them there a bad thing? It might be treading the lines of TOS there. The context might be important. Jelly once again treads the line of asking, what is Twitch terms of service? What does it do and what does it allow? Ooh! CSI, heck! Thank you so much for the 8 months. Jesus Christ, that's a long time, CSI. That's very sweet of you. Jeez! Thank you. Heck! Jeez! I think it might be a very grey area. Very, very grey. Kinky fetish stuff is against TOS. We have tentacles written on our screen. Is this against TOS? Well, to be fair, I haven't said that I'm into it. I just wrote it on the screen, so, you know. It's fine, it's fine. Shh, it's okay. You can use all my DMs. Aww. Dear, you're very welcome. Thank you. I'm pretty sure over 9% of happens is against TOS. What do you mean, Robbie? Robbie, I don't know what you're talking about. We are a makers and crafting channel. We do free motion embroidery. We do cosplay. Oh, speaking of cosplay, actually, I actually have some stuff just come in this weekend so that we can make a cosplay wig. It's not for this cosplay. It's just for like a little side project that I wanted to do so we can make a little cosplay wig. I haven't told anyone what the cosplay is though. It's been a super secret cosplay wig. Woo! I just fancied making another wig in the style of the Nico wig that we made back in December. And so I had some stuff come in this weekend so that we could do another wig similar to that. As like a little side project. Heck yeah. I thought it might be fun. Get out of the machine! There we go. Give. Well, it was! And it was posted in my chat, so that wasn't me being against terms of service, that was somebody in chat being against terms of service. In case anyone needed the context of that one. I gotta get to pick my nose out of camera. Oh, it's the relaxation of not having to worry what you do. Arguably, I kind of act the same way on camera. I just say whatever the heck that I want, but you know. Lucky Twitch staff ain't lurking in these parts. We had a Twitch staff here before one time, and I didn't notice that they were Twitch staff, and then Shifty Blue after was like, you had a Twitch staff in your chat, and I was like, shoot. Oopsie doopsie. Elbow, thank you for the follow. It's very kind of you. Yeah, but I don't think that I said anything particularly incriminating at the time, thankfully, so it seems like it was all good. And it only happened the one time, so as far as I'm aware, they came in, they saw nothing incriminating, and then they've left us be since then. So I think it's all good. Wait a minute, just under 16 inches seems like that is a skill. No, I don't even know the context of that one anymore. Nah, you didn't. It was doing the spiral stream. Yeah, I think it was a stream when I was consistently hitting my head against a wall for like half an hour, right? Yeah. So I don't think I did anything. I was stupid, but I don't think I did anything incriminating. Oh dear, which is the most important thing. Hey, listen, we're still not banned, so it's fine. Yeah, what is context? Well, context is something we don't really have a lot of on this stream, but genuinely we could use a lot more of. Don't hand them the... Okay, if anyone sees Twitch staff ever, don't put the quotes in the chat. I trust all of you to not do quotes, to never put quotes in the chat. If you see Twitch staff, do not do quotes. Listen, the quotes all have context, right? They do. I swear they do. But they are just a little bit incriminating. But they do all have context. But they're incriminating anyway. But they do all have context. So if anyone sees the staff, just pretend we don't have a quote list. We have other commands. You can do the super command maybe instead. And then yeah, all good. No ban. Scalds! Scalds! How's it going? I hope you're having a good day. I trust all of you. That was the first day. Quote 69 is not that bad. Quote 69 is one of our most tame quotes, by the way. In case anyone was curious. I think everyone automatically goes to quote 69 because they're like, oh, that must be a real doozy. Quote 69 is proper tame. Proper tame. There we go. So now we have the yellow layer in the hair, and then we'll start going in with the other colours. But I need to change the bobbin, and I need to change the top thread. Go with some red. And then I'll probably come back in with orange. Yes, 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 yes. Aww. No hacking in the map. Keep it in... God damn, did you add that as a quote? Well, how are they gonna know? How are they gonna know? Because they can't use the quote. Twitch staff arrives, dem quote staff. If Twitch staff quotes, do not put quotes in the style. I trust all of you. I'm a frog. Frog in a oh, you're frog in a project. Yay! Heck yay! That sounds fun. Froggy project. That sounds lovely, Scolds. Oh dear. Hey, Daddy. God damn it. It's Doctor. Doctor. They worked hard for that. There are so many quotes I've not seen, like that one. Oh. I mean, if anyone is curious, just go to the full quote list. There are hundreds. So I would say just go to the full quote list. Because, especially if you haven't seen the early ones. Dearie me. It's... There is a treasure trove of quotes. Unless you're Twitch staff, and then don't go to the quote list. Stay far away from the quote list. If you do happen to end up there, there's context to every single quote, so it's not dirty. And if you think that it's dirty, you're dirty, actually. So, oh. God damn it. You're gonna call me daddy, where the hell is my Father's Day gift? That's a good point. You bring up a very good point. Yeah, I'm gonna probably know you on... There's context on all of them, so if you think they're dirty, actually you're dirty. Because they all have context, so it's actually not dirty at all. But mainly that's just for the Twitch stuff. I don't want to get banned. I mean, I don't think I've done anything bannable, as far as I'm aware. I just sew. Listen, I just sew. Sometimes I do VTuber rigging. Sometimes I do video games. Sometimes I do some bobs of other things. Oh. Oh. Deary me. It's not a bit of Matrix, how's it going? I hope you're having a good day. That argument, oh, so I need to allow that. That argument would hold a lot more weight if you weren't known as, I'm not a pervert. Jeez, wow. Wow. You have no evidence of that. No evidence. No evidence. Maybe I slept until now. Wow. I mean, I hope you got some good Z's. I hope they were not like, you only slept until now because you didn't get good sleep. I hope it was good sleep. Wow, wow! There is no evidence that I'm a pervert, I'm afraid. None. So, if you think that I'm a pervert, no you, actually. I think I have some no you emotes. I can do the no you. Where's my no yous? Where are you guys? Oh, there's one. No you. Show this to... I didn't make that website. You made that website, which means, once again, you are the pervert, not me. No, you. I laughed too hard, I choked. I do that a lot, to be fair. Oh, it's because you spend the night playing Ark? That's fair. Easily done with many games. Automated block because I saw a stranger with a random clip. I assumed it was a bot. No! Oh dear. Oh dear. Unblocked. Unblocked. Ah. You know, I've been blocking a lot of numbers recently. Because I've had like spam asking me if my washing machine flooded my house and stuff, and like, it hasn't. I have a great washing machine. It sings to me. But that aside, I've been having a lot of phone numbers asking me things like that. And so I've been blocking a lot of numbers recently. And I went into work this weekend, and I think I've accidentally been blocking a lot of my work colleagues. And they've been trying to get in contact with me, and I think potentially, because I don't know that I've blocked them, but I think I might have blocked them. It's difficult because a lot of them call me from their mobile numbers, and a lot of the numbers that have called me have also been mobile numbers. Hey, it's difficult. I think I might have blocked. When you block your boss by accident, is your refrigerating running? What kind of running? With legs? No. With electricity? Yes. If I do the same. Yeah, it's like if somebody calls me and they don't leave a message these days, I just block them. But sometimes people don't feel like leaving messages, so I might just be blocking my boss. But I just don't trust it anymore. I'm like, listen, I'm getting spam calls. I'm just gonna block you if you don't leave a message. But it means now that it's like, listen, if you don't leave a message, you're getting blocked. Have you tried pranking them? I'm not very good with that sort of thing. I'm very nervous around that sort of stuff. There are people that are really good with prank calling, and I like the idea of it because obviously it takes time away from them pranking them calling more vulnerable people. But I'm not very good with that sort of thing. I completely mind blank. I am someone who I think is probably more prone to getting conned, honestly, which is really bad to say. Like, I think that whenever I get an email that is like a phishing email or a text that's a phishing text, I immediately will like show it to Shiny if I'm a little worried, because I struggle with identifying these sort of things often on my own. So I think that excuse me, as embarrassing as it is to say, as a 25-year-old lady, I am probably someone who is a little bit more prone to that sort of stuff, to getting phished or to getting that, I don't know what you call it on phone numbers, but phone phished. Yeah, So it's better for me just to like step back from it completely rather than mess with it too much. As much as I do think that it's really funny and really good when people are good at it, I'm not someone who's very good at it. Ah, dear. I'd like it to be good at it though. It's just like, God, that's the Twitch stuff one again. If your boss is asking if your washing machine's leaking, I'd be a bit confused. Yeah. But I'm also the kind of person that asking if my washing machine's leaking, but then I'd probably also check. Even though, like, there's no way to know if my washing machine is leaking. But I'll worry that my washing machine is leaking. And I'll be like, well, our washing machine was secondhand. You know, I overthink it. Maybe it's just that I overthink it. Yeah, probably it's that. I'm a worrier. Jellyfishing, yeah. Maybe that's why I'm bad at it. It's because I belong in the ocean. So I'm used to fishing. Dang, washing machine, leaking my credit card info. I'll take a video of my washing machine at some point because I think you guys would really like my washing machine. It's lovely. I really like my washing machine. So we got our washing machine secondhand from a friend. They were moving to a place that already had a washing machine and they didn't want to put it in storage. So they were like trying to get rid of it and we needed a washing machine. So we were like, hey, if you're getting rid of it, can we buy it off you? And they were like, yeah, honestly, I just want to get rid of it. So we bought it off them, like, honestly, for the price we were kind of expecting to pay for a washing machine. But it was really new and we were like, cool. And this washing machine is hecking fancy. It is one of the fanciest it doesn't belong in this house. Like, most of the stuff in this house is secondhand, but it's like your regular secondhand stuff. That washing machine is ridiculously fancy. It's like, what? I mean, it's probably not stupid fancy. Like, if you went into like a really rich person's house, they'd probably have nicer washing machines, sure. But like, for our house, this washing machine is really fancy. And it does like a little jingle when you turn it on, and when the wash finishes, it goes bam 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 ba da ba dam bam 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 ba ba dam bam 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 ba da ba dam bam 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 ba da ba dam bam 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 ba da ba dam bam 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 ba dam bam 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 ba da ba da dam. So I can look. I think it's that. Yeah. And then it opens the door. At the end of the wash, every time it does that. Every time. It sings that at you when the washing machine finishes. It makes me so happy. The wash takes like 1 hour, and after 1 hour is up, I'll go downstairs to listen to the washing machine sing. It makes me really happy. It's great. I mean, Shiny hates it, but I like it so much. Oh, dear me. Oh, yeah. Jelly, put the knife down. What knife? What knife? Gotta go, but never. You don't make octopus laugh. They don't laugh. They live under the water. Goodbye, Shifty Blook. Speaking of fancy washing machines, I went to a friend's place recently, and the damn thing is a washer dryer. When it finishes washing, it drains the water out and turns into a hecking dryer and does the drying. Wow! Wow! Heckin' fantastic. Shifty Book, I'm gonna need you to get out. I'm gonna need you to leave. Thank you for modding. Thank you for moderating the stream. It's really kind of you. Anyone who hasn't checked Shifty Blook out at this point, you can check Shifty Blook out by doing !Shifty. They have a lovely stream with really fun streams. They do world building Wednesdays. They do other streams as well. They do art streams sometimes. Definitely check them out. Until then, I'm gonna need you to get out of the stream, Shifty Blook. Thank you for being here. Thank you for moderating the stream. I'm gonna need you to get out. Okay, good. That's gonna be the VOD No! You're right as well, it is gonna be the VOD thumbnail. Oh god, I no longer have bread. Get your bread. Get your bread. Can't be having a nice Monday without some bread. Unless you're unless you struggle with gluten, and then maybe like, you know, maybe bread's not the best option. Oh dear. Oh, also thank you for shouting out Dem, I appreciate it. Dem actually had their streamversary on Saturday, which I wasn't able to go to the whole thing of, but it was really lovely. It was really lovely. The heck yeah, definitely send Dem lots and lots of love. How was the rest of it, by the way, Dem? My last act of vengeance. My work is now complete. Goodbye! Oh dear. Oh... Yeah, I've been having an issue recently, but if I do the zoomed in camera ever, whenever I upload the YouTube VOD, it only lets me choose of like thumbnails that include the zoomed in camera. And I'm not exactly sure why. But yeah, that's a thing that it does. Which is very rude, by the way, YouTube, if you hear this. Very rude that you would only let me choose from those pictures, which are arguably some of the most intense. It's probably something to do with like face recognition or something, but oh god, it's terrible. Whenever you see it, one of the ones on the stream archive that has like a really zoomed in face, it's because it hasn't given me another choice. Like I would never put the zoomed in face as the stream, like, what do you call it, thumbnail, if it gave me another choice. I wouldn't. Okay, let's do a little zigzag. Ah, dear Slippery, how's it going? Just doing some explain what's going on. We're doing free motion embroidery, so it's like you drop the feed on the sewing machine so you can go whenever you want. I have a little hoop attached, and it means I can embroider everywhere. Heckin' everywhere. All of the embroidery. And that's kind of what's going on today. We're doing some chill chat and a free motion embroidery, and what we are embroidering is scenes from the story The Little Match Girl, because the cosplay, which is in the bottom left corner, is inspired by the story of The Little Match Girl, and I want to get some scenes for it embroidered onto the inside of the coat. Heck yeah. Dem featured a certain thing on that day too. You did, yeah! You had the VTuber for the first time. And I love the bit where you walk away from the screen and it goes splat. But yeah, it was really cool to see. I'm glad you managed to get it set up and you could switch between it so easily. You could screenshot your own thumbnail. I could, but I don't. Heck yeah, heck yeah. How are you all still? Mob Strudel, how goes it? I hope you're having a good day. Nice to see you. How goes your Monday? And how went your weekend? Right, let's do a little zigzag. Get some texture on here. Maybe like another zigzag right next to it. Jump and go back to the single just to finish some of the spikes. Okay, it's down because I wouldn't want to finish them as the zigzag since it would probably be a little bit too thick. And then that looks pretty good. And then we're going to need the dark colour on that side. Get out of there. We got you, we got you. Free motion embroidery is like automatic writing. Jelly goes into a trance possessed by a spirit that wishes to do some embroidery. Basically, yeah. It's like drawing with a biro, but the biro is thread and you're drawing into fabric. And we've done a huge amount so far. So we have like a scene down here, we have another scene here. We're currently working on a scene up here. It's it's a lot, but it's really fun. It is. It's very relaxing. It's kind of like therapeutic work. You just slowly add to it. And it's nice. It's really nice. Would recommend, if you have a sewing machine that can do it, would recommend it. Even if you just do like a small piece. Yeah. It's chill. Booze, 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 booze. My tea is gonna fall over. That sounds pretty, that sounds pretty sick. I can't drink, but that sounds pretty sick. If I was to drink it, I would be pretty sick. I'm glad you like the vibes. We try to do like yeah, thank you, appreciate it. We've kind of, I like looking back at the stuff that we've done so far, because this sort of project takes so long. It can feel quite overwhelming, but like looking back at the stuff we've done each time, like even the smaller ones, like the panels down here, which I still need to add some yellow to the hair too, to be honest, I think, because this is just a bit too orange. To like the really big panel up the center, which I think is probably still my favorite. I really love this panel. And then to the panel with the selling stuff in the middle, which is only half covered in flames. But I do really love the gradients here. I think they look really, really nice with the stones in the center. We still need to do the flames up this side, but before we can do the flames on that side, we need to do the panel that goes around here. And this one at the top is starting to come together really nicely with the little little goose in the middle. It's really nice. What do you mean you can't drink? It's an illusion. Mate, everything on this stream is an illusion. I don't know what to tell you. Everything's an illusion. Ah, dearie me. I need to get a setup similar to Dem's where I can have, I can smack my knee, where I can switch to the VTuber really like, so I can have manager here to scold everyone whenever I want. I'm just going to quickly take a moment to snip some of the back threads, by the way, because I haven't snipped any of them since starting, and so we are having a little bit of a build-up, which could start to mean that when I'm stitching, I might bring some of the back threads through to the front, which, it's not a huge issue, I can snip them, but it's just a little bit more difficult to snip them from the front than it would be from the back right now. So why not make myself a little bit of an easier ride? Snip them now. I think, is that all of them? Ah, that one there. There we go. Nice, nice. Very nice. And then do some red around this side, and then we'll go back in the orange. I can hand stitch quite a few colours into the hair still, so I will still do that. I just can't do the colour of the dress, but I wouldn't have done the colour of the dress anyway, to be honest, because that would be a bit weird to sew the colour of the dress into the hair. Yes, 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 yes. Red on the other side. Beep, 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 beep. And out the back. Whee! There we go. Let's get some red filling in here. I don't want to fill in too much with red because I do also want to get some nice orange parts. It's tempting though because I actually really like the red in the hair, but we'll probably just go to the point and then there we go. That looks nice. And of course we still have to do the hand stitching too, so actually no, wait. Woo! Keep the foot down, keep the foot down. Otherwise we'll have a mess. We do need to go around the outside of the hair just to get some like, what's it called, like straggling hairs? I don't know, yeah, that's probably what you'd call it. Straggling hairs. Nice. Oh yeah. And I'll probably try and do that in orange too. Yeah. Okay, that should be all our red. We're like really running low on bobbin. I was kind of hoping the bobbin would betray me on that run so that I could change my bobbin. But no such luck. That looks pretty cute. That's some pretty cute. Yeah. Yeah. Orange to blend those two colours together, and then the darker colour, and then hand stitching, and we'll have some cute hair. Well, I'm doing the dark colour last as well because there's a couple areas of the dress that I might actually sew around really quickly. I can't do the sewing around the whole dress because again I haven't been able to fill the whole thing in because I ran out of the hand stitching thread, but I can do a couple of areas and I might as well make that workload a little smaller. In the meantime, why not? Heck yeah. Nope. Nope. We need to cut that shorter. Come on. Eee, nice. SJS, what's going on? What colour of paint does a duck ask for at the paint store? Green. Green. SJS, they ask for green. Green's a good colour. They'll ask for green. Grape. Oh, okay. I will take grape. I will take grape. Grape is a good colour too. God damn it. You know, it's been a really long time since I heard that song. A really long time. Then again, it's probably a good thing. So it is the kind of song that do be getting stuck in your head. I probably don't need to hear that song. Because I probably don't need to get it stuck in my head again after all this time. Let's go around here with the orange. There we go. And then just that one and that one. And then make sure that's all good. Very nice. And just maybe let's go to a zigzag here. Back to single stitch. So there's a lot of jumping around at this point because like we are kind of just at the point where we're filling in parts. So it's a lot of jumping around because I'm trying to fill parts in. There we go. Let's go around. Very nice. And jump across to there. And there. Very nice. Right. And then we just need the last colour. Ooh. I thought it was duck egg. I thought it was duck egg too. I was expecting a joke of duck egg and I was like, no. I want duck egg. No, 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 no. No duck egg here. Duck egg free stream. Heck that. So this is the one dark colour now to do. And then we'll have the shadow in there. Then I'll do a little bit of dress work and then I'll go back to hand stitching the hair. Oh, and the red one's done. Do I want to change the bobbin then? I think I do. The orange is done. And we want the dark colour anyway. Isn't your overlay duck egg? No, it's blue. Blue. It's not duck egg. Completely different colour, I'm afraid. Nope. It's blue. Not duck egg. Completely different colour. Duck egg is no joking matter. It's the perfect choice for what you're looking to paint. Yep. It's a choice. It's a choice for when you're looking to paint walls. Is it the perfect choice? I don't know about that one. Many people would have you believe that it is. I am here to tell you that there are other options. It doesn't have to be duck egg. You could paint your walls another color. Oh dear. No, for sure, I just looked at the color of duck egg and it's no! Nope. I think... Nope. Refuse it. I refuse it. It's totally duck egg. It's not... It's not duck egg. Lyslander, no other color. No! It's not duck egg. It's like a light turquoise. Oh dear. Light turquoise is not duck egg. Nope, nope, nope. Duck egg is blue-gray. No! All of my walls have been white, I think. Oh really? Like actually like pure white? That's it. That's kind of unusual. But fair enough. Let's go in with a dark color now. Just to get these bits in. And go in here. And just get this bit in here. Very nice. And then in here too. Right, let's go around the dress now. Ooh, ooh. Trim that first thread. Oh, my eye is twitching. It's all the mention of duck egg. Oh god, what happened? What happened? Oh, it's the link. It's the link. To be fair, was it a link to duck egg? Because if so, I stand by Nightbot for once. Were you trying to post a link to a cursed color? Ooh. Did Nightbot do it good? For once? There we go. Good. And get that there. And so just shading the dress a little bit now. Which is not the easiest, but very possible. It's just because the stitching is quite thick, so it really doesn't like doing this. As you can kind of hear the machine growling because it doesn't like doing this. Like, it's very possible the machine just doesn't like it. There we go. Good. Down there. We'll also just take this bit up here. There we go. So now we shade the end of the bits and bobs. Whew. Oh, Nightbot knows. Nightbot knows. Ducky's ban all the fence. I was thinking the colour the same as your overlay. Wow. Nightbot was like, I think someone's trying to sow the seeds of confusion in the chat. I think I was in the norm here, probably the cheapest paint. Probably. Potentially. Yeah. I know most of the houses I grew up had like cream walls, to be fair. Except for like the odd like skirting board or something like that. I mean, mine had, bear in mind, child me did not have the clearest style. I had like blue, like light blue and light pink, and then light purple, I think, were my walls. And they were a little bit clashy. But I was like, these are colors I like. These colors, please. Parents like, listen, you've made this decision, child. Now you shall live with it for 18 years. And I lived with it. Like, white except the room and sister's room, so we're able to choose the colors like butter yellow and burnt orange and olive. That sounds kind of nice, Scolds. What was all white again? Oh, shoot. Also, thank you for smashing that egg. We smash eggs here. Right, let me just finish this piece of the skirt and then I'll show you how we're looking. Oh yeah. Yeah, I made some stylistic choices as a child, and they were not. They were something, that's for sure. I regretted them pretty soon after, but also they were my decisions, so it was like, I made this choice. These are the colors I chose. It wasn't that they were like not nice colors, it was just them together was a bit. Yeah. There we go, that's what I needed to do for that bit. It just needed a little bit extra there. Right, let me show you how we're looking. Oh, let me smash my light. Not ideal. That's okay. We do this sometimes. It's fine. And then we can put some extra texture on the hair. There we are. We have got... There's my hand. There's my hand. Girl, surrounded by flames. The skirt needs some more texture in it, which is why it looks a bit odd because this bit's not filled and this bit's not filled. But the hair looks pretty cool. I do be liking the hair. I might be able to zoom in just a little bit for you. There you go. Zoomed in a little bit. It's also upside down. There we are. Yeah, we need to fill in the skirt down here and down here when I get more of this thread. But it's getting there. I want to see the before and after picture of this. I can show you the sketches, if that's okay. I don't have a picture of the, I think, just the fabric, but I have the sketches. Yeah. Here's like the sketch. Oh, this side. Sketch. And then this is what it looks like sewn up. Heck yeah. I have all my sketches still. I do think they mostly look better sewn up. Just because there's a lot more detail and there's also colour. I just think the colour looks a lot cooler. Like, I don't know. And the fire looks cool. The fire looks really cool. Yeah, I like it a lot. I like it a lot. And then of the entire thing, oh yeah. To be fair, the one of the entire thing do be looking a little bit weird because I didn't really draw any of it. So it just looks like this. Oh dear. Let's see. So, let's do the hand stitching on the wig. Not the wig, the hair. It's not a wig. Well, it might be, I suppose, but I don't think it is. Trim the extra threads. So I put them in a hoop. There we go. Any others? Or are we good? That does look pretty good. Okay. Let us get that hair in a hoop. And get some extra texture on it. Ah, dear. Come on, get in the hoop. I don't want to have to loosen the hoop again. I know you can fit. Listen here now. You can fit, I know it. Oi oi. You fit 2 minutes ago. Don't be like this. Okay, fine. I will loosen you if you're gonna be a butt, but I'm not happy about it. There we go. Honestly. There we go. That's what I did. I'm getting dressed. I can fit. God damn it, Scolds. God damn it, Scolds. Oh dear. Right. What do we want to start with? I mean, there's definitely quite a few highlights in this one. I do still think I want to put the yellow in the hair as a highlight because the yellow highlight does look so good. Maybe we should start with that since that's gonna probably not change it too much since we already have so much yellow in it. Yeah, I think that's probably gonna be a good call. The order is difficult, but I think that's gonna be a good one. Other ones. Let me have a look at the other hairs. Maybe some of the really thick one. We do a bit of this one. A bit of the yellow. And a bit of orange, I think. Would all be good. There isn't a whole lot of orange in it, so orange would probably look quite good. Where's my pincushion? Oh, it's up there. We'll do the yellow first because, yeah, like I said, there is quite a lot of yellow on it already. And then this is the same yellow, isn't it? Yeah. Good. Cool beans. Do we? Yeah. We got this. It's all the decision making. It's like, I know what I want it to look like, but I'm just not sure how to achieve it, you know? I have an idea. It's the method I'm a bit meh on. There we go. Pop that back in the bag. I don't think I'll need more yellow than that, to be honest. Although I am considering putting a bit on the turkey. Not turkey, it's a goose. I'm considering putting a little bit on the... Goodbye, scissors. A little bit on the goose. I don't know, I just think that would look kind of cool. Go. Do a little knot at one end as well, so that doesn't come through. Go. Good stuff. And then nice. It definitely still pops, even though we've got yellow already. It's worth it. Worth it for the pop of extra yellow, even on top of the yellow. And if anything, we can just use the yellow as like a guide as to where I want to put it, so. Go. Put it on the other side. I can see a few loose threads right now. I might just pick this off the floor and trim all of these because, again, with the hand stitching, I could very easily pull these through and then get some really annoying pieces. I don't want to be doing that. I still could, to be fair, but try and minimalize that as much as possible. Go. There. Change my posture. sorry. Smack the mic. Mic smack. I just don't know the length of my arms sometimes, I'm sorry. It's probably because most of the time I'm doing embroidery, I do it on like a mattress. I just sit on the mattress and embroider. So I don't really have to worry about arm length. I could just widen my arms as much as possible. Yeah. And in there. I wonder if I want actually another quite thick thread. I really like the way the thick threads look in the hair. I just think they look really beautiful. At the moment I'm only really using the dark red for the hair. I wonder, because this is quite a close-up of the face, whether or not this might be an opportunity to bring in another thicker thread. Very tempting. I'll see how it looks with the first one, I think, and then if I've got the space on the head, because that's kind of what's limited me before, is that if I keep adding threads, I'll start sewing over the threads I've already done. Yeah, I've got space. That'd be nice. That's one thing about this one down here. She's only got the yellow. I might want to go in and add a few more threads onto her. So she's got a little bit more texture. I might do that today actually. Because the more that I look at her, the more I'm like, her hair is really boring comparatively to the first hair that we did. And don't get me wrong, it's going to look a little different in all of them because that's kind of the beauty of this, in that they all look very unique. But her hair looks very boring in comparison to the other hair we've done. And it wouldn't take me too long just to add a little bit more hair texture, I think, to that one. Go. In there. Brilliant. And then let's go down this side. Come on. There you go. The material at the moment is really thick because I've put so many layers of stitching with the machine, which by the way I can turn off. Put so many layers of stitching with the machine in it that what kind of happens is you get like a really thick piece of fabric made out of stitching. Ooh, I'm not. There you go. And although I've got sharp needles, they are kind of big needles because they have embroidery thread going through them. So it makes it a little bit more difficult to sew through some of these bits, just because of the previous work we've done on it. I know on some of the first panel we did, I had to use a thimble for quite a lot of it because I was pushing through such thick pieces of fabric and that it was really hurting my fingers. There we go. I mean, even this it's pretty tough handwork. It's not terrible, but it's like, I feel it. I definitely feel it. When I do it day after day after day after day, like my thumb and my finger will hurt for pulling it through such a thick piece of fabric. Just doing it like a couple days a week's not too bad. If I do it day after day after day after day, it's like, oof! The hand workout is very intense. Go. Pick up this piece of hair. And in there. And And then a teeny tiny stitch at the top to bring it into the party. Ooh, bring it in somewhere. Okay. Nice. Vile, how's it going? Good morning or afternoon for you. Yeah, I hope you're having a good morning. Vile, actually, I was, okay. So Vile, you have got me minorly inspired with all of the 3D printing onto fabric stuff that you've shared. And so I was doing a little bit of research because I used to use a 3D printer when I was back in university. And I found a studio. It's not super close to me, but it's not so far travel that it'd be like really out of my way. That if you do like a day's training, you can use their laser cutter and 3D printer and stuff whenever you want. And I was like, oh, ooh. So I was thinking I might go do that soon because that way, I truth be told, I don't have space in the house. Even if I had the funds, I would not have the space for a laser cutter and a 3D printer, as well as all of the extra saws and stuff like that they have in this studio. But yeah, you can get like a little, I don't know if it's like a membership or something is what it's called, but yeah, and you can just go in and use their equipment. And I was like, oh, ooh, that might be really fun. I don't know if they'd let me print on fabric, but for doing other things, it sounds really good fun. Heck yeah. I might go do that at some point. So I can go use that stuff for cosplays in the future. It would probably all be for cosplays, but heck, a 3D printer and a laser cutter, and a lot of other things as well. The laser cutter and the 3D printer, I think, are the ones you need the majority of the training for. I mean, I've used them before, but it has been a while, so I don't mind doing the training. But they also have like saws and like the ones that are like stuck in the table. And like the really big sanders and all that kind of stuff. I think because they make a lot of furniture there too. So you can go in and use the saws and sanders whenever you want. Or you can rent the laser cutter or 3D printer for set amounts of times. And once you have like done the training. And I was like, oh, that's really sick. Heck yeah. Oh, so you're back. Welcome back, Shifty Blook. That's awesome, like a local makerspace. Yeah, like a local makerspace, I think it's not called that, but it is basically that. See, when you get that castle, you have plenty of room to put the printer. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. I have the laser cutter room. There we go, that's all the yellow that I need right now. And I might hold on to the thread because there's a little spare thread on here and I might use that on the goose. Just so the goose has a nice yellow top. I have all this spare thread. Just put that in there for now. For now, yes. The yellow. Nice and highlighted. I was perished to the heat, but I conquered it. Oh heck, 300 IQ right there. Yeah! Print a castle. To be fair, CSI, they printed a castle. Not like to live in, but they did a really nice like I don't know if it was scale model, but like a really small castle, and they painted it on stream. It was really nice. Leon, how's it going? I hope you're having a good day. Welcome. We're doing some embroidery. I'm just taking a sip of my tea. As if it's made of plastic, it lasts for generations. I mean, you might be right there. Maybe not for good reason, but yeah, you might be right. Oh dear, I was also looking at some embroidery software, because truth be told, I have been using a lot of like trials and stuff like that for when I use my embroidery machine, because embroidery software is not cheap, and I don't use it enough often that I would like just strong fork out on like the embroidery software. Do people mind talking about embroidery software for a moment? Because it's something that I think a lot of people don't think about when they go and purchase a embroidery machine. It's expensive. If you want to do anything that isn't text or borders. If you want to do text, you might be okay. If you want to do borders, you might be okay, because quite a lot of the time embroidery machines will come with that. Or the software that you can purchase much cheaper will only do borders and text and stuff like that, and they'll become pre-programmed with fonts that you can put your own text into. But if you want to do your own designs, that's when it gets expensive. That's when it gets really expensive. So embroidery machines, at least in the UK, you're looking at least like 500-ish quid for an embroidery machine. They're not very cheap. Like, maybe you can get them a little cheaper than that these days, but at least when I was looking, that was around the price range that you'd be looking minimum for an embroidery machine. An embroidery machine you can take off the table and you can sew it like a standard sewing machine with no extra stuff. But the main draw of it is that you can put its extra table on, you can put some program stuff in it, and it will basically embroider for you, and it will embroider exactly the same thing over and over and over again. So to give you some ideas of what it can do like patches, like iron-on patches. It can make custom embroidery things. So like if you're saying making wedding dress appliques, it could make those appliques for you. That's a really good example, I think, because wedding dress appliques are so expensive. If you were going to be making wedding dresses, it might be worth me getting an embroidery machine so you're not having to purchase 50 to 60 quid appliques when you need like 10 of them for each dress or something like that. So you can do stuff like that. For cosplay, making your own like custom appliques and stuff like that are embroidered is the main draw, I think, for most people that are purchasing it for cosplay. And yeah, most of the time it'll come with just the machine, and unless you're paying through the nose for it, it will not come with software as well. When you're looking at softwares, you kind of need a software that's going to digitize your designs and take it across and mean that you can... It basically makes it so that each line or piece of the design, so if it's like a border of, say it's a smiley face, so it's the eyes, the mouth, the border of the smiley face, and the yellow piece in the between, so like a smiley face emoji. It digitizes it so it knows how to stitch each of those individual parts on the machine, so that when it puts it into the machine, it can stitch that smiley face. And you need the software so that it can take that design that you've drawn and put it into the sewing machine. And yeah, I've been using a lot of free trials because, again, I very rarely will use it, and when I do use it, I will draw them all up ahead of time and put them all through. But I've been considering recently whether or not it's actually worth investing in it for just generally, because a lot of them are one-off purchases, which I will say I like, thank you, one-off purchase rather than monthly, because truthfully I would rather save for an entire year than spend it monthly, because like Photoshop I pay monthly, for instance, and that's fine, but I've paid monthly for Photoshop for I don't know how long, and the idea that I could maybe have bought Photoshop one-off, I feel like I might have paid less at this point for how long that I've had Photoshop, you know? Even if it was like 500, 600 quid, I probably would have paid less. Which sounds ridiculous, but still, I think I probably would have paid less because I've had Photoshop for so long and I'm still using it and I still will continue to use it. But yeah, I prefer one-off payments. Yeah, it creates the G-code for the machine. Yeah, it creates the G-code for the machine. That's probably, yeah, it's probably the quickest and easiest way to put it. But I did a lot of research on it over the last week. Because when I mentioned it for the Zoe costume, like if we ever wanted to do it, I was like, I'd probably need to download another free trial, right? If I want to do that one. And I looked at it. Thank you for the horn! Thank you for horn! And I was like, wouldn't it maybe be worth getting it? I did actually manage to find one that was actually a fair bit cheaper than what I was expecting. Get ready. If anyone is curious, I first of all, I'm not sponsored by any of the people that I am talking about. I'm not sponsored by any of them. So don't... I also haven't used any of them yet, so I don't know how good any of them are. I did manage to find one that was under 200 quid, which... Winged! Oh, bless you, that's very kind of you. Oh my god, heckin' 11 months. Jeez. Gee, there's so many horns. So many hecking horns. Wing, we're just talking about embroidery software for anyone that's curious. Because I know that I made this mistake going into it, where I was like, oh, I can just I could just work this through. I don't need the embroidery software. It'll be fine. And then it wasn't. But then it was okay because I've been able to use free trials. So do not worry, I can use free trials. Like, I'll zoom in and tell you, I'm fine. I can use free trials. But I'm fine. I've just been thinking about investing in it. But I'm happy using the free trials. Like, it's fine. Also, hello, how you doing? Good. But I know I've talked to people since I got my embroidery machine. Talking to people, really good. English is my only language. Talking to people since I got mine, who...
For the non-free trial investment fund.
Thank you very much, it's very kind of you. Heck in 11 months, heck. At this point we should really have a heck emote, huh? Thank you very much, Wing, that's very kind of you. But no, at this point, just because I talked to quite a few people, and it's not just me, I'm sure it's not just me, who didn't realise that the embroidery software was so important if you wanted to do your own designs. And that it is, because I, of course, as many people do, saved up for this machine, right? So it's fine getting the free trials, and the free trials have been fine for me. But for a lot of people, if that's not going to be fine for what you want, you almost have to think, I found one for about just, if we round it to 200, it's not 200, but it's like, round it to that. Thank you for the 100 bits.
Hey chat, how do you make an octopus laugh?
No, actually, I don't know if I am going to thank you for that one.
Top left corner of Jelly's webcam. Don't tell her though, heck.
Wait a minute, do you mind if I play that one again really quickly?
Hey chat, how do you make an octopus laugh?
Has my text-to-speech voice changed?
Top left corner of Jelly's webcam. Don't tell her though, heck.
Have you changed? You sound different. Also, thank you for the 100 bits, that's very kind of you. Did you just notice? I just noticed, yeah. Like, you sound different. Listen, I'm not quick-witted with this sort of thing. No, but yeah, I didn't notice. I use a website called Alternative 2 to find out different choices of software and online programs. Wompo, that's always really helpful, thank you. That's very kind of you. I think I found a few websites that had like comparisons. I would watch some YouTube videos on all of them and then popped the prices next to each other. I mean, the thing is, the only thing that I need is digitizing. I don't care about photo digitizing, I don't care about that. Some people will. If you want to turn photos into stitches and the color stuff and the color picking, a lot of people will care about that. I don't. I just care about getting my designs onto the machine, right? And having a reasonably friendly user interface. Reasonably. If people are really complaining about the user interface, then that's one thing, but I just want reasonable. Which is why, like, for some of them, like art, which is what I've used as the free trial a few times, the user interface is a pain in the ass. I've had to redo a lot of the stuff that I've done over and over again, and yeah, it's a bit of a pain. But free trial, you can test it out yourself, that kind of thing. And so I know that one's a bit of a pain. But the price is much lower than a lot of its competitors. So it comes in at lower if you want to actually purchase, but it's a pain in the ass to use. Ah, dear. Thank you for the luck. That website allows you to search by tags, although it's not very accurate always. That's fine. I've been quite fortunate and I've had some time to actually do the research as far as like, test out a couple things as well as, because I've already got the machine and then I can already, test it out myself. I'm not in a position of someone who hasn't purchased a machine yet and is thinking about purchasing it. I've got it. I want to test it, I can test it. As long as they have a free trial, right? Yeah. Want a reasonable, that's all I want. Just reasonable. Yeah, you get me. I was looking at a specific pop-up on the website and it lists alternatives below it. That's cool. I do like that. That's a good feature. Like listing the alternatives, that's nice because you might have found some of them already, but if there's one or two you haven't, that's nice. I like that. That's a nice feature. Good feature. Very nice. But yeah. What was I going to say? The one that there's a couple that, to be fair, also, to give you the price range, one of the ones that is most recommended, which I'm not getting. I'm absolutely not getting. But it is very recommended, and it wouldn't stop being recommended to me. Wouldn't stop. It's £999. Just for the software. Just for the software. Not the machine, just the software. And no. Yeah, just as like a price range. There are some that are even more expensive than that. But, yeah, it was, it's whenever you type it in, it's like the first one that comes up. It's the one people keep reviewing, and I'm sure that's more for businesses. It's got to be more for businesses. But my God, they wouldn't stop bringing it up, and I'm like, listen, I know what you're
997 more contributions to go.
Could you imagine? I'm not getting that one. It's ridiculous. I'm sure there are people, it's probably for people that are using it for business to sell the products that they're getting, so they will make that money back. But it's so expensive. And I don't see it doing that much more than some of its competitors, truth be told. Oh dear. That's below 1,000. Ugh. Who are we judging? Potato, how is it going? Embroidery software is what we are judging. Embroidery software. I feel Adobe has kind of soft monopoly in that a lot of people who don't seem to know they're great feel free alternatives available. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that is the case. I am someone who uses Adobe, and I'm sure there are better options. But at the time, to be fair, I think in my case, it might be to do with university a lot of the time, because my God, was Adobe pushed like nothing else. Where it's like, you use Adobe. No, you wanted to use, no, Adobe. I almost feel like you get cornered into Adobe. And now I'm like, well, now I'm Adobe, I suppose, because university decreed that I use Adobe. Why did you get? I felt like the whole thing was sponsored by Microsoft. Yeah, it's like, I feel like sometimes with university they really do have a thing for certain brands, and it's like, no, you want to use that free? No, Adobe. Stank. Yeah, uni really shill Adobe there. So, and I don't really have any training in anything else, so it's just like, well, I guess Adobe is it then. I guess I have Adobe. Yeah. Oh dear. Oh, do I need to use maybe do the jewellery pliers? Get this one through. Thick fabric. DVD be costing a lot of donuts, so it do be. Although, so every time that I log into Small Bob, Little Bob, it tells me, oh, amazing! We can get you a fantastic deal on your Adobe. For just £127 a month, you can get all of this stuff. You can get the Creative Cloud Suite for your Adobe. And I was like, Adobe man, I already have the Creative Cloud Suite. And I have it for £29 a month. Because I got it like 10 years ago. Amazing. I can't believe it's gone up that much in price, truth be told. But yeah. Little Bob. Oh yeah, sorry. Bob 1. Bob 1 is now Little Bob. Little Bob. Yeah, every time I log in, because I turn it on for the first time, it gives me all of the startup stuff, and it tells me what a good deal I could get on the thing that I've already got. Oh my God, I've got everything from Adobe. Like the entire Adobe package for less than 30 quid a month. Because I got it so long ago, and I've not changed it, so it's It's just the same thing. They update, of course, the like my Photoshop updates, my everything inside of it updates, but I just don't change any of it. The price, however, the same. Love the cackle. Listen, you gotta love not paying £127 a month. That being said, I do feel bad for anyone who does pay that much. I only want Premiere and Photoshop, and that's all I want. They kept trying to give me something else, like they keep trying to get me to download something else, which I already own, and I've owned the entire time because they think that it's going to be useful to me, but like, I don't want it. They'll be like, listen, you use Photoshop, maybe have you considered downloading this? And I'm like, no, I'm okay, thank you. And keep them to tell them no on that one. I'm not remembering what it is, but maybe it's Illustrator. It's because I use Photoshop, so then they're like, you use Photoshop, you should download this. And I'm like, I'm okay, thank you. Don't want it. Stop. A gym. One does 20 and the other is 160. They're both the same gym, but with the same equipment. Just why? One of them will yell at you real good, though. You know, like you pay for that good yelling. Do you want the good yelling? Oh dear. I don't go to the gym, so I don't know if that's the case, but maybe. God dear. You pay for more yelling? Yeah, just like somebody yells at you really good and you're like, yeah, that's what I pay for. That good yelling. I'd assume. Have one of those extra classes including the price. Money to pay for extra classes, so it depends what you're looking for. Oh, okay. Would I want extra classes? I like rollerblading. If they included rollerblading, maybe, but then £160 for rollerblading seems a bit extortionate, to be honest. Ah, dear. Thank you for a horn. I like badminton too. Badminton and rollerblading. Those are fun. Ah, dear. I prefer badminton inside though, because then you don't have to worry about wind. I like ping pong too. These specifically did memberships a few months ago, and the average price around me is like 10 to 20 a month. Local gym that's very close to me claims to be independent and run for the local people. £50 a month. Jesus. Oh my god. Heck. It's oh. No. Oh, no. That's very expensive. Ah. Yeah, if you're just hitting the machines, just do the cheapest ones. Well, now 20 to 30 euro is it the least possible? Yeah. Euros is a bit different to pounds as well, isn't it? So that's probably about the same. Noticed an extra thread. Do with that. Come on, there we go. Better. Ah. It wasn't possible to find anything under 50. You space 70. Oh. Thing is, local owned. No, it's half the price. There's also spa gym. Oh, okay. Well, I think that one sounds pretty good. Shifty Luke. The spa gym. Because you know what? It's summer now, but it's going to be winter eventually, and then you'll have a spa gym. Gym with spa? Yes. That's the gym. Right there. Oh. Anyone goes, oh, that's a lot of donuts. That is a lot of donuts. But spa. I did have uni and I was motivation to go because it was a decent part of my wage. That's true, to be fair. If you're spending a lot of money on the gym, I guess you would be more motivated to go because it's like, Jesus Christ, just spending a lot of money on the gym. Spa. I would love a spa day. I would also love a spa day. You just have to take all of chat and me to the spa day. Can't go rollerblading in the sauna. Probably not. Probably not. But you get spa. You eat a lot of donuts to go to the gym. Yes. You would have to eat a lot of donuts also to go to the gym. A month is just only justifiable if they have staff running around that's extremely knowledgeable and available for help. Otherwise, better to cycle a mile further to a cheaper one. Save you time. Oh, also, yeah, cycling to a gym is probably not a bad call. I mean, it is summer after all. In the winter, it's probably not as nice. I just do a lot of walking. I walk a lot. I would like to do some more upper body exercises. I do a lot of stretches. I don't think that counts really though. My legs ache a lot after the walking, but then I do walk for like hours, so that's probably why. It's not a short 30-minute walk, it's like a few hours later. I'm back, hello. I have returned! Ah, dear. I also don't really have walking shoes, I have platform shoes, which probably is not good for walks. But it's because I wear one pair of shoes everywhere, and I like to feel tall. Ah, dear. I'm gonna go spa gym. Spa gym! Cycle in the winter, put on a coat. Yeah, maybe it's because I don't have a proper winter coat. I think it's particularly different from local gyms. They have a cafe for members, a juice bar, and a tattoo salon? What? Shifty Bluke, what is a tattoo salon? What is a tattoo salon? What is that? Do they give you tattoos? Do they for members? For members, do they give you tattoos? I'm so confused. What kind of gym is this? Is this a gym, Shifty Bluke, or are you just... Oh my god. Fast forward 6 months so I can roll into a gym. Yeah! Just roll in there to run. Tall walking shoes? Yeah, they're just really tall. I will say, it's a proper workout, but you have to be very careful because you don't want to twist your ankle. Why is there a tattoo shop in the gym? Are there barbers too? If it's an expensive location, does it pretend to be all fancy? Is this a real... Can you link me this place, Shifty Bluke? Because you know what? I want a tattoo, and I want a haircut, and I want a spa day. The only thing I don't want at this place is the gym. Gym gang, gotta get tattooed. Yeah, actually, wait a minute. Is this place a cult? Wait a minute. Where have we sussed this place out? Yeah, this is sounding very cult-like. Is this a gym or is this a cult? It's sounding very good. No, it's probably not included in the membership fee, but maybe you get a discount. You got a beauty salon and a chiropractor too, just looking at the website. Based on a 12-month contract, very culty. Cult gym. But you know, I do like tattoos, and I do like salon, and I do like spa. I don't like the gym. I don't like running at a wall, or cycling at a wall, or doing any of that. I'd rather just go out there. But that's just me. Also, I like dancing. You whispered it. Okay, thank you. I'm not gonna put it on stream, don't worry, but I am curious. I just clicked my own name. Well, welcome to me. Hi, me. I want to see if it's a cult. They have a dance studio! Oh god! It's hitting all of my requirements! A beauty salon? Oh my god. A tattooist? We advocate for individuality and expressing yourself. Carl, they're the leading tattoo artist in the UK, so whether you're considering getting inked for the first time or looking to get another one, they're the man to see. Okay. Cool. Wait a minute, what is this? What is this? Okay, okay. Huh. Okay. Right. Where's the spa? I want to find the spa. I can't see the spa. I might just not be looking in the right place. Shoot. Free weight, cycle studio, functional training, Olympic. Where the heck is the spa? Why have they got a specific one for the locker room? Oh, it's very nice looking actually. The lounge is lovely. God damn it. I don't know though. I don't know, this might be a cult. This might be a cult, I'm not sure. Oh dear. As long as it's a Cthulhu cult, it's all good. I'm not sure if this is a Cthulhu cult or it might be a working out cult. This cult's looking really tempting. Hi me. Wee! How is it going? We're just looking at a cult gym. It's very tempting. They have a dance studio. They have a spa somewhere. Oh dear. Couldn't we put a Discord the spa to? Oh, the spa is different. Ah. You don't want to dox yourself. Yeah. That's why I'm not putting it on anywhere because it might be a little too close to home kind of thing because it's a local gym, isn't it? So yeah, we gotta be careful. Could do a trial pass just to see the level of cult. Oh dear, But all I really want is tattoo, haircuts, and spa. I really don't care too much about the gym. I don't want to. You have no motivation to go run at a wall. Oh, it's never a cult. Are you sure about that? There's a discount on spa gym. Oh god. You know what's gonna happen though? We're gonna go there and we're gonna be like, listen, we could work out, or my muscles need a rest already. Let's go. To be fair, my muscles do need to rest. Oh dear, I crack like nothing else. That could just be because I overextend everything though. I went to a... Nope, don't know the name of them. I always say orthodontist. Orthodontist is not the right word. It begins with an O and it's not a chiropractor. I don't remember the word for them. O and not a chiropractor. Somebody might know what it's called. When I was trying to work out things to help my migraines, that was like one of the options of things you could try, and I was like, I'll give it a go. And we pretty quickly found that was probably not going to be the issue. Like, I don't really have a lot of stiffness, like not even in my neck or anything like that. And at that point, I worked a desk job, so everyone was a bit like, okay, well, I guess it's not that then. Which in some ways was a shame because that would have been a really nice treatment to do. Because they kind of just, like, they lent on my neck a lot, and my neck would crack sometimes, but, like, mainly they just lent on it a lot, and, yeah, it wasn't too bad. I didn't mind that one. In comparison to a lot of other migraine treatments, like, you know, 36 Botox injections to the back of my head, that one was really quite nice. I think that one was fine. Not that I've had the Botox one, but I think that one sounds much less scary than the Botox one. Oh dear, so yeah, I don't know. It didn't do anything, except make me feel quite relaxed. Also, Techno, how's it going? Oh, bless you. No, I am Knight. fellow knight. Oh yeah. I am fellow knight. How's it going? I hope you're having a good day. I'm gonna save this thread as well because I have some spare. Save the spare thread. I'm just gonna for the sauna. Same. It's like I've had a long weekend at work. My legs hurt. I'll just sauna them off. Not sauna them off. Sauna them out. Yeah. I'm like, you need to see the gym chiropractor. I know, right? I know, right? To be fair, like my apparently a lot of my arms overextend and my legs overextend just a little bit, which is why they crack so often. Because truthfully, you can hear me coming, not because like not because I am heavy-footed, although I'm a little heavy-footed, but not because I'm heavy-footed, but because you'll hear me like click, 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 like my hips go, my knees go, my toes go, and you hear them. If I lean on my right shoulder, it cracks 3 times every time. Only my right one, but every time that I lean on it, so like if I roll over in bed, it goes and it looks like I leaned a little further into the pillow each time. So it looks like I just go into the pillow, like I just like lean into my shoulder somehow. Yeah, that one goes quite dramatically. That's a loud one as well. My shoulder is really loud. My neck does go, but not very often. No, I think... Oh no, it did go a little bit. Like, it does a little bit. I don't like my neck going. It makes grim sounds, but it doesn't go that often. I don't think you'll hear it. It just makes like a grim, like, sound. So I hear it in my ear and huh. But yeah, mainly it's my shoulder. This one goes a little, but mainly this one. Hips, knees, toes. Shoulder, hips, knees, and toes. It is fantastic. Oh, bless, you made money on it. Oh, crypto, you claimed, heck yeah. Oh, congratulations. That's always good to hear. Nicely done. Oh, also Purple, how goes it? I hope your crafts are going well. I'm doing very well here, thank you. We are talking about all sorts of things. We found some interesting gyms that sound a bit cultish. Always fun. But yeah. Maybe at some point I'll go to one, but truthfully I don't really have any back pain. I don't really have any muscle pain. The only pain that I consistently have is migraines. Which I have a lot of. I have a lot of migraine pain. But as far as like muscle pain and stuff like that, like sometimes after walking a really long time, but at the same time I could just be like, well, I walked a really long time, so that's probably why I have muscle pain, right? So it's not like it's out of nowhere. It's what it is. It's fine. I expect this. It's all good. Yeah. Having fun with Mask again. Oh heck yeah! I'm glad that you're having fun with it. Heck yeah! Heck yeah! We were your fault. Why is it your fault? Why is it your fault? What, did I have migraines? No. That's not your fault. That's no one's fault. It's no one's fault that I have migraines. Occasionally it's my own fault because I'll stare at a screen for too long or something like that. But other than that, it's no one's fault. Oh dear. Guess that'll be me in 3 days' time. Oh heck yeah, Tom! Good luck. Good luck. Oh dear. No, I'm not gonna blame the migraines on anyone. Then a pickle on the Master Discord. Oh, thank you, Purple. Give me 2 seconds. I can actually have a look at that now. Ooh! Oh, Purple! Wait a minute, give me 2 seconds. E. 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 And then go here and go back over here. Sorry, I'm not very competent with this. And go display capture. And new sauce. Yeah! Look at that! Heck yeah! Oh, wait, I do wanna... Bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. There we go. Can't see all my stuff that's open. Yeah! That looks sick! Heck yeah! You know what? It takes me a minute because I'm not good at this sort of stuff. But purple, that looks awesome. Sorry. It takes me a while because I had it on this screen and I had to get it on that screen. Ah, dear. What a world we live in where Jelly can open Discord. I know, right? Heckin' crazy. I can also see that Wee has messaged me, but I'm not going to bring that up on stream. Wee, I see that you've messaged me, but I'm absolutely not opening that. I will wait till after stream to read that, because I swear to God. If it's another kilogram related joke or something, nope. Do you still have your nose sugar curtains? Are you referencing? Oh, do you guys want to see? Do you want? Oh, wait a minute. Give me 2 seconds. No sugar curtains. No. I have them, but I haven't got them up. 2 seconds. Do you guys want to see what I use on hot days? And I put it up in the window, and that's why we look so suspicious. Oh wait. Let me change screen. There we go. This is what we use. It's huge, but that is what we use. It makes us look very suspicious, but also, you know what? It keeps the room cold, so I do it! I'll do what I have to do. This room gets very hot. The foil curtain. Excuse me, my kilogram jokes are incredible. It's pressing X to doubt there. Hecking X to doubt. Hecking sus. What was that? So it's cardboard covered in tinfoil. So it's like 2 cardboard boxes stuck together covered in tinfoil that slot into my window. But I'm not using them right now. But I can use them. I got foil for food grilled on a sunny day. Yes. I'm definitely making no sugar in there. No one's complained yet. Listen, we have a good relationship with our neighbors. They know we are good people who would not suddenly take up the no sugar business out of the blue. There'd be some lead up to it if we were gonna do that. I think as well, like, they can tell we're doing it on just the hot days. Yeah, no complaints. Also, we went out into the streets and it wasn't too bad. Like, it just makes our window look white. So, truthfully, it does look suspicious if you look directly at it, but it's not gonna blind anyone. It just kind of makes our window look white. Which is good. You say with a quiver of uncertainty. No, it's just my voice vibrato. No, it's not the quiver of uncertainty, it's voice vibrato. And Margie probably, shh, no. We have a house inspection soon. I don't know what they're gonna think of it. They're probably gonna be like, can you stop? If we ever try and sell this house, it's gonna be impossible. But oh dear. It'd be like this sometimes. It's hot! Listen, have colder rooms. Your rooms get to 30 degrees. If you install air conditioning, I will stop putting foil in your windows. I think this seems fair. Ah, get in there. Also, during this conversation about cult gyms and foil, I have added quite a bit of texture to the hair. It looks pretty good and textured now. My finger's hurting a bit. My finger needs a sauna, but the hair looks pretty good. Got some good texture. Go. And down here. So difficult to get through some of these parts. I'm managing, but it's not making it easy. Okay. Yeah, it's got like a nice looking wave to it now, which is cute. Very cute. And it matches the fire nicely. Nice. Go. And get that out to here. There we go. Pigeon Pets Maya is not a fan of the dog that lives in the mirror. Oh no! Maya. To be fair, a lot of dogs are not, are they? Oh, bless her. Maya, wait, I want to have a look. I want to have a look. Say Maya is not a fan of the dog that lives in the mirror. Oh! Oh! Maya! She looks so confused! Oh, wait, I need to... Oh, Maya! I need my mouse back. Come back. Oh, Maya! Are you not a fan of the dog that lives in... Oh, she just looks so confused. Like, where am I? What's happening? Why have you brought me here? Oh dear. Right. I think that's gonna do us on the hair. This is really jelly. I keep thinking I opened Discord over stream. Never. Never. There we go. We got some nice hair there now. It somewhat reflects the this fire. Yeah. Thank you. I mean, we've got some of the starting of the shading of the dress, but we still need to finish the dress before we can finish the shading on the dress. Bob would never have allowed this. Bob would never. Bob would be like, oi, what do you think you're doing then? Opening this? Opening Discord? Absolutely not. I would have had to close Discord as I started the stream. Yeah. Would not have allowed. I know, right, then we need Bob back. Oi, oi! We do not need old Bob back. Old Bob was had it. Havoc. No havoc. Old Bob can stay in retirement where they belong. They're having a great retirement, to be fair. They don't do anything other than occasionally send files and watch YouTube videos. I think they're having a wonderful time. I don't think they want to leave retirement. Ah. Oh dear. He lives on an emote mode. He's been recycled, murdered. Not been recycled or murdered. They have been... Literally, they just watch YouTube videos and they occasionally send files. That's all they do. YouTube videos and sending files. And I think they're happy. That kind of workload. Unfortunately, there's still quite a few files on Bob that I do have to send across. But other than that, I think they've been quite happy with the new work. There we go. Bit of a long thread there. That off. Good stuff. Repurposed. Not repurposed! Oh, Bob isn't dead. He's been sent to our home. Yeah, basically. But like, in the nicest way possible. He prefers it. He doesn't want to stream. He probably never did. But he's quite happy, I think. He's at the farm, no. Living on a farm upstate. Yeah, like in a nice way though. Like he's just like having a chill time. Oh dear. He's living out his old age happily. Without the extra stress that streaming gave him. I think Bob is very happy. Same brain energy, the Bitcoin farm. I don't think he's on the Bitcoin farm. If he is, then I would like some of the Bitcoin. Bob, no betrayal. I treated you well for a long time. You can at least pay me back some of that good treatment, thank you. Requires compensation. For the good treatment. I got you repaired, and I took you to the laptop doctors so many times. I looked after you, I cleaned you. Yes. Oh dear. Imagine an old PC home with other consoles like Sega Mega Drives, but oh no! Bob is probably dead now. Bob's fine, he's right behind me. God, you guys and your object permanence, I swear. Bob is right behind me. He's fine. He is happy. Oh, Dragon, how's it going? Oh god, anyone who doesn't know Dragon Armory is a group of people. They make fantastic stuff, fantastic armor and props and stuff like that. What were you guys up to today? What were you making? We are... Oh, also thank you for shouting out Dragon. I appreciate it, Dan. Very much appreciated. We are doing some embroidery today. We have been doing some embroidery on the hair. We're kind of just adding texture at the moment on a much, much larger piece. So it is taking us a while. The piece is inspired by the little match girl. So we're kind of just... Give me 2 seconds. I shall stab this fabric. We are adding lots and lots of panels that are inspired by scenes from the little match girl. And at the moment we're just doing one with the roast goose. How's it going? I swear that's how people lose their children. He's right. No, he is. I can see him. He's right behind me. Oh, Raiders. Welcome, Raiders. They talking about Jelly murdered the previous stream manager. I did not. And Bob was never my manager. Absolutely not. If Bob was my manager, we would have never streamed. Because Bob hated streaming. If Bob was my manager, there would have been no streams. Ever. Ah, dear. Rocking back and forwards. No, having a great retirement. Also, heads up, everyone who's new here. Bob is my old laptop. Right now, we're streaming on Bob 2.0, which is a PC. But Bob was my laptop. We streamed on Bob for over a year. And Bob did their very best, but was ultimately struggling a lot with stream. Because they were old. Because they were old. It wasn't their fault. They were old. And so we ended up upgrading. And everyone's just assumed Bob's died. I also didn't kill Bob, because why would I? Bob is a perfectly good laptop who can still function just fine because they're not dead. Jesus Christ. I swear, the object permanence. There are problems here. Oh, honestly. Is it tired? He's sleeping with the fishes now, capiche? Unless you mean me as a fish, then you are incorrect. He's not sleeping with the fishes. Oh, Bob. Oh, Bob is fine. Bob has not died. Bob is being used in a much better way. Bob never wanted to be a streaming laptop. Thing with the fishes. Theme of the day, object permanence. Hello, yes, I'm here to talk with you all about object permanence. Just because you cannot see Bob anymore, it does not mean Bob has died. Bob is still very much alive. Just because he is not on stream does not mean he has died. Oh dear. Using that way, Bob was being used. Oh, Bob was always being used. To be fair, Bob was always being used. If you don't think that what I was putting him through for streaming was a type of torture, then I... Yeah, it was definitely exploitative, yeah, for sure. Outlived his use and so Jelly has found a replacement. Yes! But also, I still use Bob. I still use Bob basically every day. Because I can't relax on a sofa with Bob 2.0, now can I? But I can relax on a sofa with Bob 1. So I use both. Because I'm doing all my editing and streaming on Bob 2.0. But I do all of my relaxing with Bob 1. Yes. Don't bury Bob because Bob's alive. You'd be burying someone alive. You don't want to do that. You don't want to bury someone alive, do you? That's not what you want to do. You don't want to bury someone alive. Surely not. I am using. I mean, technically yes, but who here is not using their PC and or laptop for their body? Like who here is not using it for the body? I do. Yeah, exactly. Get that face right back at you, Winged. We're all using our PCs for their bodies. Deny all you want. Oh dear. You looking for a mod? The mod just said they were using it for their body. Stream delay. I'll say I want to bury someone alive. Oh shoot. I swear to God. I thought you were on my side. Them. I thought you were on my side. Them. Them. I thought. Them. You're my mod. You're my. Them. I am with my PC for their character. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Really? Oh yeah? Silly, please don't put on my side. I thought Dem was on my side. I said who's using their PC for their body and Dem was like, me! What's on the inside feels bad, man, not for their body. Alright. Yeah, but you know what's on their inside? Their body. Their components. The bits that make it go brum fast. So are we really that different? You and I? You said what's wrong with that sentence as soon as you said it. It did seem a bit suspicious, but I was like, you know what? Stranger things have happened. Jelly is with Bob for his components. I mean, that is definitely what drew me to Bob. Strong graphics card. Good RAM. You know. I'm being honest. I'm maybe the only person here who is being honest. What drew you guys to your PC setups? If you're gonna say personality, I'm gonna call bullshit. Hey, Shifty Blue, get out! You did not. Absolutely not. Oh dear. That is what drew me towards Bob. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the rainbow. I like the RGB rainbow. I do. I think it's lovely. I think it's very pretty. And I wanted to keep that because I thought it was stunning. But the graphics card is really what drew me. Really did. PC-nality, yeah. Oh dear. Honestly. Someone needs to ban Shifty Gluke. Oh, honestly. It's not about what's the inside, outside, it's what's on the inside that counts. I 100% agree. Like, a good CPU. Good graphics card. Yeah. At the end of the day, lighting's only going to get you so far. But a good good CPU, good graphics, good RAM, that's going to last you. Only you can ban Shifty. What do you mean someone? Oh yeah, shoot. I could take him out. Okay. Oh, my tower looks like it was an easy bake oven with a light show. Is that what drew you to your PC? Huh? Was it the easy bake oven? Take him out. I don't know if I want to take him out on the orders of Wee Wee. No, something about that feels a little off. Oh, does Shifty Bluke know that you're a mod, Wee Wee? Does Shifty Bluke know that? I don't know if Shifty Bluke knows that. Oh. Oh no, Shifty Bluke. Go to George's stream sometime. Go over to George's stream sometime. And you can see the horror that is Wee Wee with a sword. Oh. Take him out for 10 seconds and then remove the timeout. Yeah, that's a fair, but then I have to re-mod him. And you know when you're just like, I just don't know if I can bring myself to do it. I just don't know if I'll be able to bring myself to do it, so it's best just not to unmod him in the first place. You know? Johnson Trainers is worse than that jelly. It's worse than that jelly? Wait, damn, how is it worse? I found out there's a cool rock behind the woodshed. Would come and see. The horror that is Wee Wee with a sword. Oh, Greedy Bee as well? Oh god. Greedy Bee, why? Greedy Bee, what have you done? Managed to make his way onto my mod. Damn! Damn! Meant to destroy the dark, not join them. Damn! Damn! What have you done? No! I don't stream, but I can make you a mod if you want. Oh god. Jelly, I am taking over. Oh no. The horror. The heckin' horror. Modded Wee Wee. Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Wait, but then which one did you mod? Did you mod Wee Wee or Flesh? I do care a little bit about that one. Did you mod Wee Wee or did you mod Flesh? Oh, is it all Wee Wee? Always has been. There's only a matter of time before he converts Shifty and then all of you. Ah! You know, I was very pro Wee Wee when Wee Wee first joined my stream. I was like, why is everyone so rude to Wee Wee? I don't understand. They're like, seems so sweet, always been lovely, no trolling. I don't understand. And then Wee Wee kept coming back, and then we got to know more about Wee Wee, and now my opinion has changed. One of us. Mod Flesh. I modded Wee Wee in its entirety, Flesh included. I don't know if I can go back to Dem stream anymore. Not if Flesh is. Oh no. I don't know if I can go back to. If Flesh is there more. I don't know if I can do that. Oh no. Not with modded Flesh. Oh, what do you mean? Oh heck. I don't know if I can do that. No. That's. Oof. Oh, that's a lot. Oh dear. Can mods time each other out? Nah. Only streamer could do that. Oh, just wee wee. Wee wee is already a lot. There we go. Also, we have highlight now on the goose. This still isn't finished, of course, because I would like to finish the dress. And I also need to put some stars in the sky. Do I want to go back and put the stars in the sky now? It might be nice just to have some like feeling of without the hand stitching completion. That might not be a bad idea. Oh, what do you mean? I'm a delight. You said so yourself. I used to, yeah. I used to. Oh, you killed my best friend. Did I? Oh, I guess I did actually. Yeah, there's a goose right here. There's a goose right here. But doesn't it look nice? Doesn't it look nice? You're back. Welcome back, Fry. Welcome back. How you doing? Used to. I used to. I knew we was trouble when he walked in. Shame on me. Bow, bow. Ah, dear. What we need to do, we need to put some little stars along the top here. Ah. I like it, I like it. It's cute, it's cute. The lies policewoman gave me false info, need a PCR test, another quick test, all in self-isolation. No, I'm still in self-isolation. I'm sorry to hear that, Fries. Heck. So many people I know have, including myself included, have had to self-isolate over the last, like month. It has been that kind of month, I think, where a lot of people are having to isolate. I hope it goes quickly, and of course, the tests come back negative. Jeez, it's boring though. It's really boring. I hope you still have snacks. Oh dear. I think I'm gonna do the stars along the top, just so I have a feeling of somewhat completion. And yeah. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. The feeling of somewhat completion. So I got everything right lore-wise. I know that feeling. That's a lot of damage. Thank you for the damage. I don't know if I mentioned this to him. I literally called into work asking if I could come in. Because I was confused about what was meant to be happening. Also, I'm just gonna go out to the zoomed out camera. There you go. I called into work. I'd had a fever that week, but I'd done the test and it'd come back negative, and my fever had gone away, and I was like, oh, okay, good. I had a fever, but it went away. My COVID test come back negative. But then the fever came back, and I was confused, because I was like, right. And I hadn't been outside or anything. I hadn't done anything, because I was like, well, it only just come back. I was like, well, but I've had a negative COVID test, and it is just a fever. So I called up work because I was confused. I was like, I honestly just don't understand what the law is or what I'm meant to be doing. And I've had negative tests back, and they were like, you need to do another test every time you get a fever. Like every time it comes back, take another test because you can't come into work. And your isolation starts again, starting today. Which is why I did 2 isolations back to back, because my fever went away for like 24 hours and then it came back. Which meant that I did 2 isolations back to back. And oh. Yeah, I mean, again, both COVID tests come back negative, but because I had the symptoms, it meant that I had to stay home. Which is fair, but oh. It's so boring. Oh god. I'm not sick. I know I'm not sick. I just have to make sure I follow the legal paperwork. Yeah, it's because I went to Sweden and I'm back. I see. The travel, yeah. In my case, I mean, I know that there are cases now, like, with my work and stuff like that, so it's like we're all being very, very careful, just in case, and because I had symptoms as well, it was like, listen, caution, lots of caution. But, like, I was 99% sure I didn't have COVID the entire time, because I do randomly get fevers, but also, like, I'm not well anyway, so this isn't super off for me. It was just frustrating because, like, I thought I'd done everything that meant that I could go back to work, and then I immediately got another fever, and I was like, no. Round 2, I have to isolate again? Come on! So I isolated for a very long time. I know Shiny was He literally thought that he was like, right, I can go on a nice cycle today, the weather is good, and I was like, no, actually we're isolating for another 10 days. Oh, he was so pissed. Because he's been fine the entire time, not a single symptom. Which makes sense because I didn't have COVID. But, oh my god. I trapped him inside for like 3 weeks. Good stuff. Good stuff. It be like that sometimes, but it do. You are the law, no to shifty, you've no power here. By the way, so the Humble Bundle has a cosplay book bundle at the moment. Has books that cover props, 3D printing. Oh, sick! That's awesome! I didn't know Humble Bundle did stuff like that. Is it one of like Kamoi's books or something like that? That almost sounds like, or maybe Kinpatsu, because I think, do they just do patterns? I'm not sure. Want me to post a link? Yeah, sure, that'd be great. I know we have other cosplayers here sometimes, so that'd be sick. Upon your return to Denmark from a different country, you have to quarantine for 10 days, but you have the opportunity to break this if you can produce a negative test on the 4th day upon the return date. These when I talked to over the phone told me nothing about the fact that I had to test. I tested within the first 24 hours of my return, which I haven't done yet, and the test was supposed to be a PCR test. I went and had the quickest test, which was negative. Like the one that's less accurate. Yeah. I think those ones are normally only offered, at least over here, like the only way that you can often get those are if you're in the workplace already. They're like the really quick ones, which you're already working and maybe you've shown a symptom or something like that. But you wouldn't normally go into the doctors to get them, and you wouldn't go into a drive-through to get them, which is why it might not be as much of an issue here. But I could be wrong. Like, could be, and that could also be different in different parts of the UK. But here, that's the only place I've seen those quick tests. There is only like workplaces, really, that offered through work, which is, you know, because outbreaks in the office, outbreaks in your work, outbreaks in the shopping centres is like a big issue. But if you have a positive test through that test, the first thing you have to do is get the other test anyway. because they're not as accurate. So, of course, you have to self-isolate, but you also have to order a test to your house immediately. And, yeah. So every time you do one of those tests, if it did come back positive, you'd immediately have to self-isolate and order another test. Dear. I mean, I had symptoms at home anyway, so I never had the opportunity to do the quick one at work, but yeah. Going through the shops thinking I was allowed to break the isolation. I am not, so I went to do a PCR test afterwards. I am mugged off with the policeman I spoke to, but what can I do now? So yeah. Oh dear. Yeah, I get it. I understand, because I also got confused, because of course there are so many different circumstances you could fall under. But hey, at least you're on the right track now. At least you are on the right track now. Yes, I literally called up my place of work and was like, let me come in. And they were like, no. I was like, shoot, why? I'm confused. Also, thank you for posting the link, Dem. I appreciate it. Oh, dude. Oh, and you posted on the cosplay and sewing as well? I appreciate that too, because I probably won't look at it while I am live, in case I want to purchase it, because, you know, things I won't do live, buy stuff. But yeah, I appreciate it. It means anyone else can see it as well, which is good. Heck yeah. Two VCR, and then 110. I have one. But again, the thing is, it's frustrating. Don't get me wrong, I feel it. It is frustrating. But you're on the right track now. I think it's just going to be one of those things that comes with, like, the circumstances of the times, which is a lot of people going to be getting confused. Again, you and myself included, because you have specific circumstances that don't come under the broader rules. But, yeah, you get through it, and it's done now. As frustrating as it is, it's done. And at least once you're on the right route, you know, I don't think anyone can blame you for being confused, because it is confusing. but as long as you've made an actual effort to fix it, eh. One of the books is Art and Extreme Wig Styling. Oh. Now, here's the thing. Oh, actually, I was going to say something about this. Because I know Vile posted a really cool link, actually, to be fair, in the Discord, which was about the adhesive stuff. I can't use adhesives at all. Zero. Doesn't matter if they're safe for skin. Because I can't stick anything down to me because I have HS around here and behind my ears, which is the same reason I don't use hair wigs. And the same reason Extreme Wig Styling might not be a very good or useful book for me. However, I would definitely recommend checking that link out to anyone who has an interest in prosthetics, because that was very, very cool. And Extreme Wig Styling, honestly, you don't really see a lot of stuff like that. And I think wigs is one of the things where if you do a really, really interesting costume and then you don't do so much with the wig, it can really affect how you feel in the overall costume. Yeah, wigs is a good one. That's why I make most of my wigs, is because I try and make them so that they basically wear like hats, so that I can just take them off if it's getting a little warm, because I don't want to continue aggravating this part so that it gets any worse. But yeah, I do appreciate the link. I'm sorry if I don't use it. I can't use it. I don't want face abscesses any more than I already have them. Or ear ones, actually, for that matter. It's a shame, because honestly, glued down wigs, stunning. Yeah, not for me. Not for this girl. This girl instead is going to put felt on their head. There's one for hat patterns too. Maybe, yeah. Hat patterns, however, I am very curious about. I love me a hat pattern, and that's why I make all of my wig caps and stuff like that, because basically the way that I make them is they wear like hats. Like, I could literally go grab my Nico, put it on, take it off, and it's like a hat. I can just tie my hair up underneath it and wear it like that. It's so much better for me. It's a very personal thing. I mean, I guess unless there's anyone else in chat ever who happens to have HS and also suffer with it on their head, which is not the most common place to get flare-ups for it, but hey, if you do, hi, me too. But yeah, wigs, unfortunately, because they retain a lot of heat, and heat is one of the main things for me, well, for everyone I think, but also for me included, that aggravates it. Gluing that down makes it so bad. And I found after every Comic-Con I'd have a flare-up, and the last thing I want is scar tracks here, because that would be difficult. So yeah. A book for badass braids too. I could actually use it because my hair... See, damn, you, instead of cosplay, you could just use it to, like, up your hairstyle game. You could come on the stream like, but that'd be sick. Yeah, that's why I don't really work with hair. As much as I like hair, hair is not for me. We don't get along very well. But I don't want to discourage anyone from posting the links. I would say that. Because it'll probably be more useful to the majority of people. I just don't want anyone to get offended if I ignore them or don't use them. You know? Yes. It's not because I didn't like the link. It's because I can't use it. Ah, dear. Yeah. I get a bit self-conscious about stuff like that. Not about HS, but like about people suggesting things and me just blank out ignoring them, or like stuff, because I don't want anyone to think that I'm rude, but I also don't necessarily want to keep posting about it in the Discord or anything like that. So it's like, yeah, I don't want anyone to think that I'm rude. I don't want it to come across like that. But yeah, I think it's really good advice. I think it's really cool stuff. I can't use it. But yeah, I appreciate you sharing it to me. It might be more useful for other people though. Yeah. Even if Jenny can't use it as bodice cosplay, please can you can. Exactly. I think for like wig styling and stuff like that, it's always going to be a really useful skill to have. Like if you're going to be using hair wigs, because it really does up like your quality. The quality of your cosplay just looks fantastic. If you have a fantastic wig to go with it as well, you feel like boom. Like also, if you can style your wig before the day of the Comic-Con you're going to or the photo shoot you're going to, your wig will hold that style. So like wig styling is really, it's good for yourself in that like you don't have to worry about as much on the day of the Comic-Con or the day of your photo shoot or the day of your competition if you can style wigs out like beforehand, because they'll stay styled for quite a while. Like you might need to touch things up a bit, but like they'll stay styled. It's much nicer than like, for instance, randomly straightening the hair on the day where you then have to worry about doing that on the day. Like just do some styling beforehand and keep it there. You have a nicer day because of it. You just have to focus then on your makeup. I saw that I saw it. You know what? If Wee thinks I'm rude, then maybe I'm doing my job. Oh dear. Yeah. So right now I'm just doing some stars along the top so that it looks more like bordered at the top, because at the moment the top is a little bit loose. But that's okay. Just want it to be like a border panel. We can do that. We can do that with stars. There we go. We just have to move quite a bit because I only have a small hoop. I do have a bigger hoop, but the bigger hoop tends to make the fabric wrinkle because the amount of stitches we're putting into it, so best to use the small hoop. Go. And this one. Whee! I know you do world building. We also have a bunch of RPG maps at the moment. Ooh, sick! Yeah, Shifty is world building demon. Well, world building ghost, I suppose, would be more accurate. Ah! Yeah, very cool. That's an interesting mix of stuff they've got at the moment. That is pretty sick. Let's get the other side in there. And then that nice and tight. We've got a little bit of the hair in there, which makes this very thick. That's okay. That's okay. And yeah. Got one. Looks like some nice stars just around the top. Heck yeah. I might be all I can do on this panel for the moment. But like, it does leave me with very little left to do here once I have got that thread back, which is a really nice position to be in. I'm quite happy with that. Yeah. There we go. And then snip into there, and snip into there. Weehaw! Bundles, they change out every few days. If anyone wants to check it, please go to charity. I won't push unboard as much. No, it's fine. Please go to charity, so I wouldn't push it as much. Yeah. Sorry, yeah, it's fine. Humble is a good bean charity, and they do very cool things. Boop, boop. And to be fair, you do get a lot for your value with Humble as well. Yeah. There we go. Let's have a look see at this panel. There we go. I should be able to zoom in just a minute. There we go. It's a bit diagonal, but it's still very, very red on camera. It's not that red in real life, I swear. I wonder if can I calm it down a little bit? With my hands, calm it down at all? No, not really. But once we fill these bits in, that's the hecking panel. Heck yeah, heck yeah. Gonna pop downstairs. Anyone want a cup of tea? Oh yeah, that'd be lovely actually. Let me just finish this one up. There we go. Can I have just milk, please? Ta. Almond milk. Ooh. I had an oat milk coffee yesterday. It wasn't my favorite, but it was all right. It was better than I was expecting it to be, truth be told. Oh dear. Oh, it looks so cute. Right. Look at that with the rest of the panels. It's hovering nicely up there, but I think we probably need to start going on the one next to it. This side is starting to look really good. Got a lot of stuff on this side now. It's looking really cool. Let me zoom out again. Like, we got a lot of stuff going on over around this side. It looks so cool. So much fire. So much fire. I don't have any almond milk, but I got milk that comes from a cow. If not, I have to take a pill, lactose. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna have to take a lactoid. I might do a little bit of hand embroidery on this hair because it feels a little lackluster comparatively to these hairs, and it bothers me. I know technically we have finished this panel, but you know, it do be bothering me a little bit. Gonna do it. I also am considering putting in some stitching on the houses, but I can do that later. Back in a minute, thank you! Appreciate it! I know Shifty Fluke is probably joking, but I honestly could do with a cup of tea. Because now I've finished my tea, I'm like, oh, there is no tea, now what? Now what? In a life with no tea, same! Yeah, you've mentioned tea and now I'm like, oh, man, I could really go for some tea. You know, I went to a cafe on Saturday, because Saturday evening I actually met up with a couple people for the first time in a very long time. I went to a cafe before that and I found a very quiet one, and I kind of knew where it was already. I wanted to go somewhere quiet, and I sat and I had a coffee in a cafe for the first time in quite a while. It's been a very long time. I think about 18 months, I think. That's a really long time. Oh, it was really nice. I mean, for the most part, I was there by myself. I did. Oh, Tequito y Galetas. Thank you so much for the follow. It's very kind of you. Dear. But yeah, I just sat by myself for the most part because I kind of just wanted to chill out for a bit because I've been at work for the most of the day, and it was just really nice. I don't know. It was really nice just to sit in a cafe after that long. And just have a normal coffee and sit down and relax. And not the best NDB, thank you so much for the follow as well. It's also very kind of you. Just talking about cafes. And Techno, welcome back. for the hut. Cleaning out my water heaterator. Oh, water heaterator. Oh my god. The technology. I'm not ready. Ah, dear. But yeah. Oh, it was just lovely. It was just lovely. And it was nice and quiet. And yeah. Oh, well, to be fair though, and this is very, very relevant for this stream at least. Someone came into the area with an air horn, and it really did be echoing. It wasn't a nice horn like the Venga horn. It was like an actual air horn. It was very loud. It nearly made me spill my coffee. But I had to try really hard not to giggle after I heard it because I didn't want to encourage it because I was like, I will spill my coffee if this keeps happening. But it did make me giggle. I wasn't expecting a Venga horn in the middle of me trying to drink my coffee out in the real world. Has chat been nice to you? Yeah, chat's been lovely, but the mods have been a bit of a nightmare. You know what? I would have to agree with them. Again, a worrying sentiment, but there we go. Then again, that's kind of just how it is on streams, isn't it? I have learned. I hate trolls. I don't mind. You know? Is this an unpopular opinion? I don't... Okay, no, actually, I changed my mind on my phrasing. I don't mind blatantly outright trolling, because in the same way that I don't mind really randomly rude customers at like, you know, the place I work, right? Like in retail. Like, you know, it's kind of ridiculous. You can spot them a mile away and it doesn't hurt me personally. It's just kind of like, meh. I like trolls for their massive cocks. Oh, just massive. But yeah, I don't mind like the really blatantly out there trolls because it doesn't upset me, and I'm always curious about what they're going to go for. Like what are you going to try and hit me with? What are you going to hit me with today? What do you think is going to upset me today? I'm curious, right? And so it doesn't upset me there, but I will say I'm not keen on trolls that attack other people in chat. I'm not keen on trolls that come in and, how to put it, I did see a term for this. This one doesn't happen very often. They kind of come in and they dump a lot of information on you very suddenly. And it's not really trolling as much as it's a first-time viewer coming in, and it's like, how to put this? It's like being like, hi, it's nice to meet you. I've just come in. Actually, I'm not having a good week because I lost these people in my family. I'm really depressed. I'm actually suicidal and I want to die. And it's like that sort of stuff. And it's not really a troll as much as it is like, I'm not qualified to help, nor do I have any emotional capacity to help with that kind of person. I'd say that's probably what I just dislike as far as stream, what do you call it? Stream etiquette goes? Yeah. It's not trolling. It's just a weird Twitch thing that happens. Because could you imagine meeting someone in real life and them doing that? Could you imagine? But it's not that I don't want to support you, it's more that I don't have the capabilities to offer the support you're asking for. And all I can do is refer you to places that will offer better support. And I don't like the DMs I get after doing that. Oh dear. Which is why sometimes I will refer to them as trolls. Not because I don't necessarily want to believe them, but because they're not very nice. Oh dear. But yeah, I think that's probably, I don't mind people coming in and being rude. I genuinely don't. It doesn't affect me particularly at all. I do mind people coming in and dumping. I don't know what the actual term is, but coming in and dumping. Like, if you're having a bad day, oh, go for it, that's fine. Having a rubbish day, like, my god, work sucked. My god, yeah, I just had this rubbish thing happen, that's fine. Coming in and doing, like, what I just described as a first-time viewer is a lot. That's a lot. It's against TOS to discuss self-deletion topics anyway. Have to remove them and that discussion from chat anyways. Okay, well that's good to know because, yeah, it's not nice. I don't think. Yeah, it's common on YouTube to avoid monetization censoring. Yeah, I truthfully don't care too much about whether or not people want to monetize me. But yeah, it's easier for me just to say what people have come in and said. And it's often very... It'll be when the chat is quiet and they're like... Which, again... This is why I don't know whether or not it is a troll or not. Because I don't want to think that it is. Because it plays so much on mental health. I don't want to think that it's a troll. But I also don't want to think someone's going through all of the stuff that they are going through. But it's odd. It's very odd. And it's very much a weird thing that I've seen happen in other people's channels too. And yeah, not keen. Saying kill is not allowed in a kid's cartoon. Is it not? Oh god. Yeah, to be fair though, it makes sense. Don't get me wrong, I can understand there are going to be some words that they're going to ask, you know, I can understand not saying. But my bad, apologies for saying it, I was not aware. But, yeah, it's... And again, it's not to say that you can't have a bad day. Not to be like, if I say, how you doing, and you're like, oh shoot, I'm having a bad day, but now she's asked. No, please do say. If you're having a rubbish day, I want to know. It's not that. It's more like the sudden dumping of your entire... I don't know what you'd call it. Basically just saying, yeah, that you want to end it all. And putting that pressure on me to stop it. It's... Yeah. I don't want to sound heartless, but I'm not qualified. I really am not. I'm terrible with dealing with emotions. I'm very blunt, and I know that I'm a blunt person, and it stresses me out to all high heavens because I don't want to say the wrong thing, and barely half the time do I ever say the right thing. So when people come in here and do that kind of thing, I'm like, well, shit, because you've come to someone who 99% of the time says the wrong word when they're saying a normal sentence, let alone when they're put under pressure. So, you know, it does bother me, that kind of, and it does... It is oversharing to a degree where I'm very uncomfortable. Yeah. And we like to have a nice chat, and obviously we do get a little bit, the topics get a bit extreme here, but not like that, yeah. You're specifically referring to first-time chatters. Yes, absolutely. It's always been first-time chatters. It's not been people that have come over and over again. It is first-time chatters. And to be honest, it has got to a point, like, not anymore. There was like a small period, I want to say, like near December-ish, where there were times where it made me nervous when someone followed, in case they were going to do it. No, it might have been much earlier than that, actually. I think it was much earlier than that. It probably wasn't... No, it's probably honestly closer to, like, summer. But yeah, there was a period where people would come in and do it. And maybe it was November? October? There was a period people would come in and do it, and yeah, it was... But again, I don't necessarily want to think that it's always trolling, because people definitely could be going through it. So it's like, I always would like to refer someone to somewhere they could seek help. It's part of the reason I added a command, which is, there is a command which is, I don't know if it's mod only or it's me only, which has a list of lots of phone numbers you can call. But I also don't want to, I can't talk you through that. I can't. I don't have the vocabulary, you know? Ah, dear. That being said, if someone wants to come in and tell me that I look like a man, go for it. Someone wants to come in and tell me that they don't like the way my teeth are lined up, or that I'm clearly British because I've got yellow teeth, go for it. Someone comes in and tell me that I've clearly broken my nose, go for it. Like, those sort of things don't really upset me. But someone coming in and tell me that they want to off themselves, that does upset me. I think that's, yeah. I think that's where the trolling on Twitch, where I stand with it, it's that, probably. I'm sorry, I'm only really capable of giving very honest answers. Oh dear. Apologies. Oh, asking attention the wrong way, yeah. People don't come and chat for an actual conversation with that stuff. I would like to think not, but then there's always a bit in the back of my mind which is like, but what if they haven't got anywhere else to go? Like, what if they physically can't talk to anyone else? I'm still not the person for that, and I have to put my foot down and say that I'm not, because I don't have a way with words, and I do constantly put my foot in it, and I'm really bad at reading conversations, and I know that I am. But what if they don't have anywhere else to go? It's difficult. I really struggle with it. Oh, don't worry, Techno. Don't worry about it. You haven't upset me. As someone who has never done this, Techno, you have not upset me at all. It's, unfortunately, I'm really bad at not giving honest answers. So when somebody asks me a question, I'm like, yeah, let me just tell you my full honest answer of what upsets me on Twitch. It's that. Oh, dear. Oh, shoot. What got deleted, say? What did you do? Don't ask me about duck egg. Don't you dare. Steam topic. Vegan cheese. Vegan cheese is an extreme topic. Yeah, that is an extreme topic. Don't feel bad. Honestly, don't. Do not feel bad. Do not. Regardless if you're not a person, it is against your rights to discuss it with them, so you couldn't hear anyways. You couldn't hear anyways. You couldn't talk about it here anyways? Got it. Yeah. I got it. The best response would be, you call the hotline, we won't be discussing it in chat, so I'll post a message for now. Yeah, I think basically that's how it's always been handled. Is like, maybe bar the first time where I panic. But, you know, other than that, I think that's how it's always been handled. Ah, dear. And now we have it as a command. Yeah. We have a command of, I think, the list of hotlines depending on country, because, you know. Twitch be worldwide. I don't need to be made queen, I couldn't handle that responsibility. Oh yeah. Although I guess it would mean that I could eat a swan if I wanted to. But I don't know how much I want to eat a swan. You know? The only benefit I can see to being queen is the possibility of eating a swan. And truthfully, I don't know. It's just a big bird. I don't know. You want to eat a swan? Really? You think they'd be that tasty? They eat pond gunk. You think they'd taste good after eating that much pond gunk? I don't know. I don't think they would. I think they'd have like a gunk taste. They must all die. Oh, I see. The poor swan. Rather have a chicken, they're evil. Chicken are alright. They're alright. They don't do that much. I mean, they lay eggs. I did give, okay. How many people here have had, if you don't mind me asking, it's like, I think it's just called tamago, which is literally just egg, but it's like the tamago omelette thing. It's like Japanese omelette. So it's like egg, like rolled up in an omelette, and it's kind of sweet and a little bit salty, and it's like egg omelette. Japanese egg omelette. A lot of people had that, because it is, it is like my favorite type. Sorry, we talked about chicken and I've immediately changed the subject to egg. It is my favorite type of egg in the whole entire world, and I haven't been able to eat it for about I'm gonna cry about egg. It's like my favorite egg in the whole entire world, and I hadn't been able to eat it for about a year and a half again, yeah, because it's one of the few things that, again, I can't have delivered to me. We don't have any places nearby that make it, and I don't have the stuff at home to make it. So I just haven't been able to eat any of it. And on Saturday, a couple friends invited me out as part of a celebration to eat at a sushi place, and they did it. And I had every egg dish. I had every egg dish they offered. They must have thought I was a lunatic, but so good. I had like the mixed vegetarian, because it had egg in it, and then I had the nigiri, but only the egg ones from other people's plates, and then it was so good. And then what else did I have that was egg? I had those. I think I had something else egg. I did have some sashimi, which was nice, but it was not egg. I'm sure I had something else egg. It was only a few days ago. Come on, Jelly, you can remember this. I had the unfortunate event of having to not talk with the victim before, but a perpetrator that felt guilt. That was hard. Oh, vile. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. That's a really hard situation. Yeah. To eat what? Tamago. Yeah, we always put it there. Tamago. I've not had that, no, but I've had something similar as a... Ooh. It's something similar as a cheese. What? Similar as a cheese? I don't know that I've heard of that. It sounds cool. I just don't know that I've heard of it. It's like a egg omelette, the one that I'm thinking of, and then they like roll it up, and it's like a little sweet and it's a little salty, and it's egg, and it's really good. It's just like a sweet egg, and it's so good. And if you like egg, and if you like, oh, thank you for the hydrate. I actually put my water just out of reach. There we go. I'm still drinking out of a measuring glass. Please don't worry about it. Honestly, if you have the availability to give it a go, because it's really tasty. You probably, as long as you like egg, will not miss it. There was a boss battle in the kitchen. Here are your teas. Thank you. Can I grab my tea? There you go. There we go. Yorkshire Gordon, heck yeah! I know it's squeaky cheese. Halloumi. Oh, halloumi. Yeah, I've had halloumi. Halloumi is good. It's very different to tamago, but it is good. Halloumi is good. Stand by halloumi. Hello. Hi, Cecilia, how's it going? I arrived just in time for some tea. You did. We've all got... Shifty just came back with tea, so we're all grabbing our tea. Oh, dear. No worries. Right, I'm just going to do a couple of stitches of orange. I don't have a huge amount of orange, but I've got a bit, so I want to put a bit in. I basically just don't want to waste my thread. Did you see the quail egg comment? No. Wait. I have some quail eggs that I want to make deviled eggs with because they're so tiny. Aww. I've had deviled eggs once or twice, deviled eggs, but only at, like, weirdly enough, like fancy occasions. I like the only times I've had deviled eggs. I don't know that they're specifically deviled though. Oh, like fancy though. Also, Isocia, thank you so much for hecking 3 months. That's very, very kind of you. Jeez. You didn't have, that's very sweet. You didn't have to do that. That's very kind. You'll feel like a giant. You probably will, eating such small deviled eggs. I wonder if they'll taste the same. I've only had quail's eggs a couple of times. There are some duck eggs I want to make furniture. Just get out. 3 months have gone by so fast. Oh, bless you. That's very kind. Every month is going by fast. The year is going by fast. It's all zooming by. Oh, dear. It's already June. Everything is flying by. How's the costume going? It's going really well. Today we did the hair and some highlights. So we have like, there's like the roast goose. We need to get some more thread so that we can finish the skirt here and here. But otherwise this panel is done. I'm just adding some highlights to the hair on this panel down here, which otherwise is already finished. And then there's one more panel on this side and we can move over to the other side. Heck yeah! I used duck eggs to make cheesecake, did you? Was it good? Very tasty, heck yeah! Modern contemporary cheesecake, get out. Get out. Love the hair and the flames, thank you. Yeah, I've really enjoyed adding texture to like the hair and things like that. So they stand out a little bit more, it's been really fun. But that's what we're doing now, just adding a few extra stitches so that the hair looks a little bit more 3D. We've added some really thick thread into it, which I don't think you can see the 3D-ness of, but you can definitely see the brightness of the orange and the yellow. So that's nice at least. Even if you can't see the thickness of some of the darker threads. For me, they look cool. Which means hopefully in real life, if ever anyone sees it, they'll be like, ooh, texture. Excuse me. Gives the tea and I get to bribe us with contemporary cheesecake. Mmm. The roe jelly, 4 duck eggs down. That's a lot of eggs to go. Jeez, that's a lot of eggs to go. There we go. That's just a little bit nicer. Got some nice thicker hairs in there. Nice, nice. And we got the nice thing up there. I still feel a bit hesitant to put anything in here before we do this panel down this side. Which, do I want to start that today? Or do I maybe want to leave that for tomorrow? I might leave that for tomorrow since we're already hitting 3.5 hours today. And I probably need to start thinking about dinner soon. Although, did I want to add any yellow down here? That's a point as well. God, there's a lot to think about. No, I think what we'll do is we'll leave it for today. And then maybe come back, do the panel down here tomorrow. And start a new panel because we have... let me zoom out really quickly. Because we have got a huge amount done on this side. So you can see it really building up now, like a storybook, with the panel up here, the panel here, and then there's just this bit here now that needs to be done on this side. And then we got like a story. Isn't it cool? It's very storytelling, this coat jacket. Thank you! I really like it a lot. Ah dear, Sniff's cheesecake and decides to go against it. Heck yeah, go against that cheesecake. It's got duck eggs in it. And there's a little panel down the bottom as well, but it's a bit smaller. Ah, thank you, I love it too! It's huge! It's huge! It's so big! Ah dear. So yeah, we've done so much embroidery on this now. It's very textured. It's like, it's very satisfying to feel. The other thing is, it's not like we haven't started the other side as well. We have actually got some work done on the other side already, so the other side has started, but yeah. Not anywhere near as done as this side. This side's got a lot more done. Thank you, Mop Strudel! Don't diss my cheesecake. Ah, bless you. It was probably nice. Over 100 views on the bra clip. Wait. What bra clip? What bra clip? Oh no! Mop Strudel, you didn't! Mop! Mop! You didn't! Did you put it on livestream fails again? Mop! Mop! I swear to God, Mop. I swear. Livestream fails and Twitter. Ah! At this point, I've just assumed if one of my clips gets a ridiculous amount of views, Mop has put it on livestream fails. This is what I assume. Give me that winky face. Get out of there with the winky face. Get out. God damn it. I didn't even know you'd clipped it. Shoot. It's made with the unborn young of our enemies. Lines by hand, so I know once you start, you just can't stop. Yeah, embroidery is one of those things. It's very relaxing. It's quite a therapeutic job, so it's like, yeah, Because once you start, you're just like, heck yeah, you just keep going. Goth damn it, goth damn it. Let me get trolls in chat. I didn't clip it, I just shipped it. Oh, okay. Somebody clipped it and Mob was like, ah, perfect. I'll take this and I'll put it in its correct place right here. Shoot. Well, thank you, Mob. Thank you. Thank you. Oh dear. Well, with that and bomb shelter end the stream. Let's find someone to raid, shall we? Shall we find a bean to raid? Let's see who is live. My thumb hurts a bit. It's because I've been pushing it through really thick pieces of fabric, to be fair, I think. I'm starting to feel it. Let's see. Let us see. Who is live? Oh god. Everyone is live. Every time. Shoot. Let's see who we fancy. Sending some love to. Ooh! Okay. So here's the thing. Apparently. Right. Bloodstained Wings is making a wedding dress and painting it black. Do we fancy going to see that? I think so. That sounds heckin' hype. So let's go do a raid on that. I need to get my keyboard out. Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. Keyboard out. You can see just the side of it. Oh. There we go. Let's send you all to them. Heck yes. Did I do that right? Did I do that right? Oh, Ottilie! Oh, bless you! Ottilie, do you guys fancy joining us for a raid? We're actually just ending our stream. We're gonna go join Bloodstained Wings. They're making a wedding dress and painting it black. But thank you so much for the raid. Hi, Daichi. Hi, Kat. Hi, Sergi. Hi, Moomin. Hi, Vector and Blackjack. Oh, Blackjack, thank you for the follow. We were just doing some embroideries. You can kind of see. We've been painting some... Embroidering. I know what I was doing. So yeah, if you're all happy, hi Shelves and hi Dark Cameo. If you're happy joining us for the double raid, we're actually just going to be sending some love over to Bloodstained. When... Right, that's the raid call. If you would like it, if any of you have subbed, I can't spell, so you might be in the dark. I'm sorry. Also, please ignore my keyboard. Nobody look at it. I didn't expect to get raided, so I was like, it's fine. Only the people will see my keyboard. There we go. Thank you. I appreciate it. Don't look at it. I am ashamed. Put it away. Put it away. Oh, dear. But yeah, in the meantime, I'll send you all on for another raid. Heck yeah. Jelly, be slow. I am slow. I'm sorry. What a keyboard. That's my hentai keyboard. But don't tell anyone. Especially Twitch.